Weird lighting on the neck during the nighttime lighting. Send a timestamp in the Discord. You don't need to clip it. Just send me a thing. Send me a timestamp, and I will check it out. It could be a weird scene. It could be something else. Who knows? Wake. But at what? Gosh. Total check.
Oh, fuck.
Anyways, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I'm existing. Yeah.
That is
Trying to,
preferable to the alternative.
Oh, what you mean? The
Oh,
my ego's too big to let me vanquish myself. I'm far too important.
no! Clearly.
What would the fans say if I just died?
Aether Chronicles must continue.
Must go on. I didn't sue the fuck out of Amity just to die off unceremoniously.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? It was way too much money I spent on lawyers.
I might need to adjust.
You know, John had to go without his fucking gold leaf covered strawberries for at least 2 months because of how much money I spent.
What?
Oh, you didn't know? Oh, most of our budget goes into like amenities for John. Like he's got like gold leaf strawberries. He's got like his trailer is almost pretty much a mini mansion. Yes, we understand that Duran has been relocated to the public bathrooms for his dressing room, but that's fine.
You know what?
It's
Fuck
fine.
him.
It's fine.
Let him be in there.
Fuck him.
Fuck.
He's our main villain. He's kind of a big role. You know. But we just to make sure that he stays in character, we wanted to make sure we gave him the at most like awful fucking things we could, just so that he remains bitter, keeps him in, keeps him in the role.
Yeah, yep. It keeps him in his role, but also, puts him in his place. He's supposed to be filth.
Exactly.
So we got to treat him like he's filth.
He can't ever think he can usurp, the main cast, he can't
clearly
think he can be higher than like Kelly or something like that, like token characters, token short stack, token love interest, there's things like that. Yeah, he'll learn his place soon.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
I come prepared with this. I was
gonna say, so much fucking sass today. Damn, you are ready. You are locked in and ready to play fucking Sin.
I'm feeling spicy.
Okay, we'll check that later. Thank you.
I'm not sassy.
You are sassy.
I just have a hard time expressing myself. And it usually
Same.
comes off as very aggressive.
I tend to cope with my insecurities with a healthy dose of sarcasm and sass. And by healthy, I mean too much. Too much.
Yes. Let's also not forget a nice sprinkle of some cynicism, just
Yes.
Really,
Yes, definitely
really
some
spice it up
cynicism.
there.
Anyways. What? Hey! Okay. Anyways, this bitch has been fucking eeped for like what? Two,
Exactly.
three, about like 2.5 days.
My head thought was, I'm getting you to walk your legs around. I say I'm getting you out of the house.
Yeah. You've been
Exactly.
lying
I'm
in a
tired
bed
of
here.
watching over you.
Yeah. We need real food.
We gotta feed you. Oh my! I don't even know what your character's favorite food is. We can find out in character. Oh my god! Okay, enough of this shit. Let's go.
Yeah. 1 sec. I gotta do this one more time.
You're good.
She's a pain. Her proportions are
Maybe I really
a little
did come
off from
today
what I
with
do
too much
now.
spice.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's a little better.
you're doing that. Oh, there we go.
It's fine. I don't need to stretch
Stretch the
if
back
I'm
muscles.
acting like.
Amity, please have good posture. All right, let's go. Come now, you haven't been cooped up for that long.
Maybe so, but it's still bright as fuck.
That's fair. Seeing as both of you and I come from places far more darker, I'm surprised I've gotten used to this.
At least the air is nice and fresh. Other than that musty old library.
I would have liked to have taken you back to our home with a proper bed, but they were insistent that you remained there.
It's probably for the best. It's been a while since I've pushed myself quite that hard.
It's true. If I'm going to be honest, I still was pondering over one of the things you did.
What was
Or
that?
one of the things maybe it did. You essentially almost got us out of nothing. Quite literally, we were in the nothing. Complete and utter void.
Hard to say. After a certain point, the moment you start messing with time more than just observing it and its possibilities, you sort of just have to go with the flow. Mess with it too much or push in one direction or another too hard, you're liable to get yourself ruined in every sense of the word.
Well, I appreciate the explanation. Understanding probably wasn't a very easy question to answer given the circumstances we were in the first place.
No, of course not.
Still, I'm
Truth be told,
immensely
I'm
grateful.
not even quite sure. That spell went off
Don't
and
worry.
that thing.
I don't intend to be like Kelly and probe you for answers that you don't have. Do keep in mind, I feel she probably will berate you with a handful of them, so be prepared.
I figured as much. You know, this place is oddly quiet. And you said the others are gone? Off doing something?
John and Aurelia are once again tending to the grove. For to whatever reason, I don't know why, but that is their own. Kelly, I think, said she needed to stop by somewhere. Morning. Still, seems some activity at the very least. Didn't you want to at least try and get yourself something to eat? I think you'd rather
Yes.
pass on the
Please.
water-flavored soup that they call at the beloved library food.
Yes. Oh,
I am part of a race called the Rebel Magic.
hello.
Hello.
We are constructs
I
made
trust
of
your day is faring well.
That's cool.
Better than the past few, I suppose.
I just can't believe this is a conversation. You asking us how we are?
We take on a bug.
I'm full of surprises.
Well,
You didn't happen to have seen
In all
Garrett.
honesty, I need a distraction. Garrick's off on some sort of business.
So he's not dead. Good. Or, well,
No, he's not dead.
yet.
You think this one would let him remain dead for long?
Ah,
The
yeah.
thing
I'm
you
not
do?
getting into the
I rescued
conversation.
this little one from
No, I don't bring people back from the dead.
Good.
It was merely a jest at him. I don't believe he practices necromancy, or even believes really in
No.
it.
I concur.
I understand it,
Probably
I
is.
don't appreciate it.
Very cute.
There's your answer.
Okay, good.
Where's the
Right.
rest of your
I don't-
ragtag group?
For any mages here.
Busy.
How does one learn?
Good question.
Or at
how
least
does
in
one learn death
thought.
magic?
You find
No.
someone that knows death magic and ask them.
Don't
to
let me
teach
keep you, I'm sure you're busy.
Who knows death magic?
Quite the contrary.
Having a bit of a nap.
Oh,
Waking up.
doesn't-
Not busy at all.
You're fine. She's fine.
I see.
She's not there.
Well, welcome back to reality, I suppose.
Right. I'm barely able to summon one of my
It sucks here.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, something got you in a bad mood more than usual.
We have a
I'm trying my hand at some new things, and it's not going well.
nothing else.
Ah,
Turns out summoning
there's where the
demons is harder
frustration
than I
stems.
thought.
Summoning demons.
I thought you
I
don't.
would say it's ill-advised.
Yeah, I thought
You
that was a
would
bad
think.
thing.
No, not at all.
Shows what I know.
Well, first of all, good and evil are subjective. Second
I'm
of all, they're
very
a
aware
force
of
of
this.
nature. So,
I think we don't currently have anyone around.
let me put it to you this way. When somebody summons a phase sprite, I'm doing the same thing, but the opposite side of the coin.
Withering glare he can manage.
But a
Feel
lot
free to
bigger.
justify it however you wish. But we both can speak for the fact that the face spirit, I don't think, will have any aggression, while as the demon, I would say
I
through
would
many a
beg to
case
differ.
would.
What? The headman is just gonna go.
And I think perhaps
I would
maybe you and
beg
I
to
deal with
differ.
different kinds of demons.
Well, to each their own, I suppose.
If I can ask, though, why are you wanting to summon them?
Are you hurt?
Is there a purpose,
Long
or we
term or
just
short term?
The short term, preferably.
Short term is revenge.
And so with me is
Well then, I hope you've dug 2 graves.
do I dare address
That's a dragon.
I have.
That's
the?
a mechanical dragonfly.
that. As I said, our
Sorry, I
Fair enough then.
blacked out there for a moment. Can you say again?
What you
Revenge.
say that you transform into them.
Oh,
I'm learning for revenge.
against whom? Preferably not me.
Now that, no, not you.
No, I'm transgender.
I
And I can't say. I don't want anybody else getting in the way. This has been hundreds of years coming, and I will avenge the master's death.
oh, your master. Who was your master?
You wouldn't know her.
I was asking to be friendly.
I understand.
Truth being told, I highly doubt I would know them.
I also highly doubt that you would care.
Why am I being pointed at?
Norn is easy to spot. He's a tall werewolf kind of guy who's gone fur. So
Hell if I know.
Regardless, I'm sorry to hear about your master. So, long after. Hopefully your
Sentiment is
revenge goes
appreciated.
well.
We'll find her tomorrow.
Yeah, all things die in the end, so it'll be inevitable even if I fail.
That's
I
a
don't know if it can comprehend
pretty
us.
reasonable way to look at it.
Why'd they go to Red Wolf?
This is the grandfather's
Can you
teachings.
understand us?
A wise man.
He is.
They appear to be a cleric.
That was
They might be
strange,
smart
though.
enough.
Best of luck, Matthias.
No. Thank you.
Hmm.
And to you as well, with whatever it is you and your group get up to.
Plenty.
You know, sometimes I
Right now,
don't
I
even
think
know.
we need to get up to food.
Yes,
As you
please.
still haven't eaten.
In a few days.
Odd of you. You're not usually so inquisitive about people.
I try.
But I suppose not
It's always
talking to
easy.
anybody for 5 days will do that to someone.
Between that and jewels and everything else.
No.
Are you beating me to it?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
So I saw people come in the tavern and I thought, oh, I should quickly hop in there and do the job. But if you're here already, that's...
Actually, that would be
I
perfect. We
won't
could be
stop
able
you.
to make something for my friend. She's quite fancy.
Yes. Do you have a preference, or do you just want like the platter?
Something hearty would be preferable. Not too heavy though.
Okay. Drink wise, food. Like something.
Water will do.
Water, okay. Water will be. And I will put.
Sadly,
something
alcohol does not
together
agree
for
with
your
me.
Food wise,
Not daring today, are we? How unfortunate.
we have juice if you want juice.
I think I'll pass, but thank you.
Okay.
No, you don't want to experience any of us like that. It's dangerous for all of us involved, truth be told.
Oh. With that kind of cryptic speaking, you have at least my interest.
Thank you.
But I won't pry so much.
There's nothing much, just
Let's see what we.
try to imagine the most dangerous thing that you can do. Now imagine having no control over when it happens,
Haste fees.
or where it's being directed.
Yes. Hi.
You know what happens to, when you're flying around?
I think I can make an assumption, or at least a well-educated guess on that matter.
That's a long tail. Sorry?
Aside from Rebecca, no.
Oh, no, I was referring to just the way you said that. I feel like I could make a decent guess for how that has gone for you. So,
It's the girl with the
Personally,
big hat
no.
and the kind
I've
of,
not had many
fish.
accidents quite like that.
Yeah,
There,
I've heard
when
some
I was
occurs.
younger,
Haven't
yes.
seen it around.
You eventually learn to
I've
temper your
seen this
emotions and
half.
your emotional
you had your
responses.
guard down.
know
I was a
there
child once.
There's another, like,
As were we all.
fish girl that's around. I think her name is
It
Abby.
had nothing to do with my guard and everything to do with the
And
relatively,
there's also, I think there's a couple of merfolks that run the tavern over in the forest.
not so well understood nature
See
of our
one of them. I didn't get the chance to talk to
condition,
them
we'll
much.
call it, in present company.
That's yeah, I gets to find
Fair enough.
items that's probably in the waters somewhere. But I'm not exactly looking.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
Still, though,
She's
can't
over
help but
there
have,
right
have
now
at
if
least
you wanna,
an iota of curiosity about it.
Talk to one of them,
But I'm
yeah,
not so
you can-
stupid as to try and attempt something that could
All right,
end,
so
as you
I'll
said,
use that.
dangerously.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Truth be told, my parents first thought I was just paranoid, hearing things.
Oh.
Then other children began to develop other
Got it.
capabilities.
Do you have any
Oh, John.
dietary concerns? Like, do you eat
Any dietary concerns? Are you allergic to anything?
Not that I found.
I think she'll be fine with whatever you serve.
Oh, sorry.
So, just want to make sure
Quite
I
used
don't,
to being
like,
waited
make
on like
something
this.
with
It's quite
meat.
unusual
I mean,
feeling.
don't eat meat.
I do eat meat. Quite important stuff.
I'll admit, having someone attend is different. It's usually always first come, first serve sort of deal.
Yes.
Obviously, nothing like the normal way of searching for your own food. But I'm not having to do that, at least not in much
Scavenging?
recent.
It's necessary sometimes, whether it's for supplies or food.
Well, don't get me wrong. I understand the necessity all the same. It's just I suppose I've maybe gotten used to the city life.
It's definitely different.
It is. I'm already forgetting
It's a
where
beef
our damn
stew.
house is.
Thank you. That'll do well. Thank you. How much shall I pay you for your service and your
That's,
food?
5 silver. Hoping to see if you just put it straight in my bag.
Oh, I see. There you are.
Suppose the lack of hands does have.
No, I'm wondering how you managed to make that. That's quite the feat. Or, well, hopefully you didn't.
If it's like, no, I didn't actually use my feet. No, I can be quite dexterous with my wingtips. As long as it's not too small of an object. If it's things like coins and small objects, I'm like, no, I just...
Not one for tinkering, are we? Fair enough.
No. I can't do fine... Was it fine motor control? I don't have the dexterity for that. Not unless I'm using my feet for that, but I try not to use my feet when I'm cooking.
Come on now.
Shouldn't you
Keep
eat
something in
something?
your stomach. I'm fine.
Sure?
5 days without anything is... It's not definitely something for you. I can go a day without eating. Besides... Not hungry.
Excuse me.
Yes.
A subtle reaction, but at least I can tell from your facial expression. It is good.
The ones that are already out.
Just as I'd asked. Hearty, but not too heavy.
Need someone to drink with.
Suddenly filling up on
Sorry, no.
something
Shouldn't
heavy
stare
would
at you
probably
while
just
you
make
eat.
me sick. You do as you will.
Bring them back. Things happening, so.
Call it habit, after watching you for several days.
A bad habit, I suppose.
Yes, who's to say? But I was recollecting something from our Lockport time. Going out and just kind of mulling about the stalls, I begin to understand why Kelly enjoys it time from time. I'm not much for fancy adornments, but it is at least pleasing to the eye.
It was a different experience, yes.
Jewels, silks, meats, everything. Well, I'm not tempted, still. It's nice. Definitely beats dying, rotting trees and soaked ground.
I'd be inclined to agree. Definitely a much more pleasant way to spend your days.
Oh, my days have definitely been pleasant ever since I've encountered all of you. And that's not necessarily sarcasm.
It's the first time I've heard you say something quite like that.
I don't intend to repeat myself, I'll say that much.
No. I won't tell the others if that's what you're worried about.
I could already see John beginning to lecture me about my eyes again, or something about my mannerisms that he doesn't like. Sorry, I don't think I'll be wearing a smile anytime soon.
You don't have to smile to be happy.
See, I prefer that kind of thinking. I can be happy without having to express it necessarily, but I suppose also maybe you be the only one to know.
Some emotions can be quiet.
If emotions are quiet, then by gods mine are dead silent.
I suppose. It's less about being dead quiet and more that you just experience them in a much more subdued manner. You're still just as happy as anyone else could be, I suppose. But you don't express it. Restrained,
Maybe.
stoic. You know, that's what they call it.
Stoic. I've always heard that word several times used by at least a handful of you, but I don't actually think I fit maybe its definition.
I think your stoicism is quite considerable.
But isn't that reserved for good old ye old knights and men of official positions, the nobility and lot?
Not necessarily.
And I suppose
Sometimes it's practiced by those who have a reason to keep it quiet, or by those who are just too afraid to let someone else see, because they've been hurt by it before.
Can't say I've been hurt by it.
You sure?
I've been hurt by a lot of things, but I don't think that is one of them. Neither here nor there. Go on, come on. You're gonna let it get cold.
Of course, yes. Shut me up.
I mean, I can reheat it if it gets cold, it's fine.
Thank you.
Well then.
It's delicious, by the way. Thank you.
No worries.
You know, I think you might have jinxed us, because now I can't seem to not unhear anything from outside. Gotten quite loud.
People have just come back from a big battle, so...
Well, there's definitely someone yelling outside.
That is for sure.
That would be my dad.
Oh. Perhaps it might be
mechanical in
wise to go
nature.
and
Back from a big
check on them.
battle. They look like they have
If they
enough
are your
people.
friends or any of your, I suppose, comrades, I think we're well attended to at this point.
Alright, I'll go make sure he's okay.
What? I said I'm fine.
You should eat something, even if it's just a bite.
You're gonna keep holding it until I take a bite, aren't you?
Yes.
It is quite
Pretty good.
good. Oh, well.
I was saying. I'm ashamed to
For
miss out
a-
on it.
A dexterous tavern hand? Maybe that's not the right thing to say for them, but... Either way.
Cooking's better than the librarians.
Far better than mine, too. Still, though, a great commotion. Curious what this supposed great battle was. I mean, not that curious, but... I tend to keep our list of worries and troubles low. Since most of the time they end up finding us anyway, no matter if we do try and avoid it.
Truth be told, probably a good idea to eat now. Because who knows? I'm half expecting John or someone else to just come bursting through the door. Sin, Amity, we need you. We have to go fight fucking demons or
Don't do that.
strange fake creatures or...
They've already done that.
And what's to stop them from doing it again?
I don't know. Call it blind optimism, maybe. Who knows? Maybe I'll throw Matthias on it if he's so inclined, seeing as it looks like he might need to blow off some steam. Never seen him so upset. He's usually far more composed. Maybe because Garrick's not around for him to rip into.
Perhaps.
I dare say he might even care for him.
Maybe just a little. Hard to say.
I won't voice that opinion too loudly.
Oh yeah, lest he hear you. And decide to get revenge upon you for
Yes.
besmirching his good name.
He's already gotten revenge on me once already. Poisoned my damn insides, whatever that blob was.
Oh,
Never
yes. I suppose that is true. Yeah.
Be fair, that was partially my own doing, simply wanting to try and use a gun for the first time ever.
They seem like such inconvenient things. Though I suppose that's coming from me who can huck a javelin at someone with a thought, so...
Yes, I don't think you have to suffer from the precision and amount of aiming that they have to, whereas yours comes quite naturally, as almost you're gazing in a direction.
Well, my aim wasn't that good at first. It wobbled a lot in the air. Truth be told, once it's in the air, it's sort of just going. I try to put enough force behind it so it goes where I want it to, but... You know, it's not...
So you do not fully get it to its target.
No. No, that would take far more, strength than I think it would, be worth.
Very good.
The farther away
I've
something
learned
is,
something
the
new
harder
about
it
you.
is to affect.
So there is a limit and a range. Curious.
Pardon me. Either of you have a holy affinity?
No,
Sadly, no.
I am no mage.
Wonderful. So I'm not gonna explode. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink.
Are you well, friend? You seem to be giving off, a distinct, reddish aura.
Absolutely radiating it.
I think I'd only be worried if it was black and
I
red.
think I'm radiant. Thank you. I don't really know.
Black and red aura surrounding his
Channeling
body.
the power of an archmage is probably, a bad idea and not conducive to a
You doing good?
healthy.
The power of an you're an archmage.
I mean, kind of, but more
What does
specifically,
kind of mean?
Azra had to channel through me to cast the portal spell to get the thing. Hi, my name's Rift. I'm the portal mage and a overqualified taxi service.
You look quite different without the hat.
Daedric Lord. I do look quite different without the hat.
Yes, we met quite some time ago, several months in fact.
Wait, let me just...
At least a few months.
That's true. I do usually recall him obviously adorning his...
There he is. Yep. See, only recognize him by the hat, because you can't see his face all that well.
Everyone likes the hat.
No, this way I can actually see a face proper. Can finally put a face to the name.
There we go. Wait. There. Much better.
Ah, you scared him off.
No. I suppose I can be quite intimidating.
I don't need to have any face beyond that.
I'll admit.
The first time I've ever heard any of you say that.
Oh. I don't really... I'm a mage. That's what I am. That's what I live and breathe. I don't need to be anything but that.
Admirable.
You want a drink? I like this one. This Hitachi brand.
No, thank you.
It's got a very special.
Taken care of.
Okay.
Not much for alcohol.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you too. I don't remember if I got your names.
Amity.
Sin and Amity. Nice to meet you. Oh wait, shit.
Yes.
I take it that injury might be a little new, huh?
Ooh.
No, I just find it hilarious when I keep on using that bit.
Sense of humor. It's good to have.
You sure you're
if
well?
You ever need a hand,
You're,
I've only got one, but I can offer.
Yeah, this aura that you're giving off at the moment.
Sorry. I don't actually know, and I'm probably gonna go somewhere before something happens. And that's my partner who's gonna chase me as I walk.
Please don't explode.
And there he goes.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think they.
You might want to give chase. He's getting quite some distance.
Hey!
You know, it reminds me of someone.
Oh yeah? Couldn't have any idea who you're referring to.
Hmm.
Don't mean to shoot you. Apparently, I'm gonna start pouring my mana into you.
Gotta admit, that one's cook on their feet. I don't think our dear portal mage will be making it that far unless he, I suppose, uses those said portals.
Hmm. I wouldn't suggest it. He already seemed like he was a bit inebriated the way he was stumbling about.
I was wondering if maybe perhaps his hat was a bit off kilter or off with a little maybe of whiskey weighted incorrectly. It is a big hat.
Hmm.
I know it does something for mages alike for whatever reason, but obviously headgear is not my forte. Or really any of ours to be that fact.
Never
I
really.
think it's really only Kelly that actually wears anything.
It suits her. I think it would look a little bit odd on me if I wore a hat and big black rim, you know.
I much prefer you without a hat.
Did you find Alice?
Besides, you might start then taking it and dipping it down, and then I'll never see your face again.
I knew it.
She did. She was right with me. She was pinnacle in keeping the barrier up.
Also, if we get you a hat, do you know how more susceptible you'll be to the light now when you come here? You'll be like a vampire, maybe like Asmodeus.
I don't know, I've had a number of people around here already ask me, so it's not like I'm beating those allegations, and for as long as I've been here, my skin is just as pallid as ever.
Sadly to say, as much as the assumptions might be there, you still have much to be made up to be a supposed vampire. You lack the gaudiness that Asmodeus and his ilk always love to.
Yes, yes.
Good day.
Hello.
Any alcohol?
I'm pretty sure there's something alcoholic in those barrels.
That a variation of the sword.
Just coming back from Danger Lord, and now I am need of something to kill the pain.
Isn't that
So fucking proud of you. Well done.
what those that group that was asking for assistance?
Bringing down the pillars. I told him that was your idea.
And they came to us and were asking for us to go and fight a bunch of demons or something. It was before we left. I think the day before we left for the sepulchre.
Understood, kiddo. Rest well.
Hmm.
And good work.
I suppose we should still
Sadly
be
to say, I
preparing
didn't
for
exactly. You are right, as much as I would prefer to not say that.
that. Well, I know
I'm
you
not eating those.
had your reservations. I still should. However, I just remember speaking with what's her name? One of John's students, underlings. I don't know what to refer to them as. The one that's twice the size but half his intelligence.
Tama, I believe.
Tama, I think.
I forget the other.
Iris,
I forget the other
wasn't
one,
it?
the blue one. Perhaps.
I think it was
I'm not
Iris
good with
from
names, especially with those
one
who
of
I
the other
don't think I usually plan to
paladins
stay
who
around.
know about our situation.
Yes.
I was going to have to speak with them
the blue
and
demon,
some others.
I don't know.
No idea. Either way, they were talking about finding some way to enchant my blade, and truth be told, I don't even know if it's possible or if it would interfere with my own methods of empowering it.
It's not fun seeing them that way.
I think that might be a question maybe reserved for either for Andre or Kelly. I know Andre deals with a great bit of, well, more rune crafting in his likeness, but maybe perhaps he knows a good bit, seeing as he's a walking armory himself.
Oh
So
my
if he's to
gosh,
tell
wow.
anyone about Risky,
Talking about Bright.
no shortage, as I say, no shortage of pink on that one.
No, clearly.
But then again, you and I are
Hello.
not so, you know.
I'm just here to get a drink. Don't mind me.
Of course.
Fair enough. You are all black, and I'm, if not almost immediately right behind you, if it wasn't for my my torn garments below. So. All right, fine.
It's a good color.
We have
It
some
matches
purple
my
and
skin.
gold. I'm not complaining.
The color suit you, though.
I might wear black for a different reason, however. It doesn't reflect light, so.
Yeah. But all that golden armor will. I suppose you keep it
The
unpolished
pauldron
enough.
is- Well, it's to make sure I don't lose my sword arm. Is basically the intention of only one.
It's a smart idea.
I can do without my right arm if I lost it.
What? Sorry, couldn't help it over here, and like I missed most of that conversation. But you could do without your right arm if you lost it. I think.
If you can guess what the second thing I'm worried
I think you're not giving your body enough respect, sir. If you don't mind me
That's
saying.
I didn't hear anything about Crucible. Tell me also what happened to him.
Don't.
You
don't
could
go.
say it would find its way.
Tommy was injured. I sensed
Okay.
him dying.
You
Surprised to see both of you here.
I sensed and kind of saw at the end there. I was like, I have a lot of fucking.
Are you okay?
No, it's fine.
I'm in a lot of pain, that's for sure.
Good work.
I think Crucible, for lack of better terms.
Oh, you go back and
Be
forth
wise
now.
to see to that.
A Daedric Lord bomb
That was spooky.
yeah. is the gist of what I get.
I think you were enclosed now. Actually, I think I see the dog.
Suicide bomb that he was going to use. The magic's fucking weird. Everybody else out.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
We
I think that's
killed the
putting
Daedric
it
Lord.
lightly.
Or at least one of them.
I heard
in
someone
that group?
saying something about that.
Not us two.
Good
But
job,
I believe that one
I think.
is.
Well, the major point is it seems like no one's
Hey, let me get you some beer.
Wait a minute. Is that
I heard from your friend out there what y'all did. Y'all must have been through a lot.
Isn't that the group that, if they were properly taken care of by those here, that one less problem on our plate?
Okay, well, all in all,
Yes.
he did not die.
I believe that was the
Despite him
thought.
really wanting to.
Good. It's a relief then.
It's all to say is,
People here
if it
actually
did come
did
down to
something.
it, I would help, but
Seemed like
yes, quite relieved that they came together to solve that problem.
Good work.
Understood.
Thank you.
Also,
I suppose you recovered fast enough.
will need to discuss with us.
How are the others doing? I suppose I never asked. They're all, you know, they've got all of their bits and pieces, yes?
Some of us more than others.
Well, from the way some of
Don't-
your comrades came in, I'm not surprised.
I don't
heard someone
quite
lost an eye.
understand what that's supposed to mean.
Dusk, are you still with the Red Wall Guard, or are you still retired?
Think of our dear portal mage Rift. He obviously
Understood,
was
then
Don't worry about it.
different.
Well, I know, but I was saying,
You could at least
True.
say something first.
I mean, I think,
is likely going to announce
No.
what's going to happen.
I suppose we should have a long talk with
Debrief
everyone.
As well as that.
Try to figure out what all happened.
That's why I've been holding my questions for the totality
Need me to refill
of our
that?
journey.
No, barely even drank much of it.
Truth be told, my mind grows a bit fuzzy there near the end of it all. Creature.
No, I said it's
Pushing my mind like that
I
was...
can likely fill in the gaps,
Still full.
seeing as I still was very much on the offensive until it struck me. Past that, I suppose, then might have to be reserved for everyone else if something else happened while I was knocked out. Accompany me for a moment. I'm quite curious of something.
Oh. Take your rest. Clearly earned it. Oh, and the suit.
That is for sure.
I think I might have had enough rest for the past 2 days.
We still got more ahead of us, you know.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Fuck it.
I wonder if the
Walks
old
over.
man is in.
Grabs this. Pulls it away. Pulls out a mortar. Without the pestle. Just like small.
I'd imagine he would be appraised at this point, but
You would be surprised.
I don't intend to leave chance up in the air if I can basically eliminate it. But that would also depend on him being even in the first place.
Well, I don't hear any yelling. Suppose he's not in.
A man of his age yelling.
I've heard him do it.
It's true, I guess. He did manage to recover quite a few thousand of his years. Still as ancient as dirt. It's likely he's not here. Well then, I guess at this point we should just consider to actually stretch your legs.
Yeah.
Oh? Something else on your mind?
Sorry, just stupid thought. I'm keeping it to myself.
Sure then. Going to say there's no truly stupid thoughts, but then again, being on this island long enough, I think I've maybe perhaps encountered quite a few.
Yes.
Could use that same bit of, not poetry, but wording as Matthias would put it. And you know, to what is good or bad, or what is maybe smart or stupid, depends on to whom is asking.
I suppose. It wasn't even really a question, it was more of just, you know, a thought? What the? Oh, fuck.
Ah, that one. Don't make eye contact. And you've already failed.
Guy is very lovely today.
It is, isn't it? One could say absolutely boundless with color.
Mm-hmm. What a strange sight. What does that even mean?
Alright, go
Chanting.
left, go left, just go left. Go left. From everything you have all retold of me, I don't intend to find out the ramblings of a mad wizard's son?
I don't really know. He calls him his son. And I've seen him eat a man whole, so I'm not sticking around to find out.
Well, from everything Kelly has told me, the mad wizard himself apparently was of quite some renown. Though I don't also wish to incite rages of mages that obviously are far beyond my own.
I've yet to meet a person who is mad now, who at one point in time wasn't a sane person. Huh. I'm seeing that banner out front.
Oh, you didn't know?
Yeah.
They've kind of removed their holdings here on Aether.
Oh, I have heard about this. It's just, you know, first time I've seen the building since. Truth be told, when I first arrived here on this plane, the building was quite of interest to me. Duran and his people were an interesting lot.
The amount of pizzazz he intended it to have.
Well, more that they had a lot to say. It was
He always has a lot to
considerable
say.
interest to me.
Well,
Just about anybody
the first
who
thing
was
I took
speaking
recognition
openly about
of that place was that how he somehow managed to be far more gaudier than Asmodeus, going with that design of his.
That is true. I was thinking more what they were talking about at the time. Coming here and...
Oh? Can you recall it?
Well, more or less was trying to make contact with Redondi, but I happened to overhear as I was passing by someone talking about an umbral threat. Well.
Your timing was, I guess, maybe not poorly placed on your half. You had obviously had no choice in your matter. But we definitely were in no short being basically threatened by the umbral constructs. They were everywhere.
I wouldn't exactly say I had no choice. I could have stayed Truth be told, it was a bit dangerous abandoning poor Jules like that, but they had it handled.
I'm going to say,
Are you sure that there were any danger? Julia usually is quite good about keeping herself, well, I was going to say out of trouble, but maybe perhaps she's good at, well, destroying trouble, or maybe perhaps being the trouble.
Pretty much. Our mutual friend that was traveling with us at the time, he was quite adept at teleporting about. So, I trusted that they would get themselves out of trouble should something come up.
That would at least pluck Julia out of it.
Get a way of it. Always looking out for us.
I gotta go. Stay safe, okay?
you know, these floating stones are always odd to me. Given
Yeah?
obviously we've risen in elevation. The crystals on them always make me wonder if the island itself is drawing off them, or maybe and vice versa. I don't know. Maybe
couldn't
perhaps
say.
another problem for the dear citizens to solve themselves, huh?
Perhaps. Truth be told, it does feel a little more like a brighter envisioning of home. There are many islands like this one.
It's definitely a different outlook. A vastly more preferable one, I'll say that much.
Well, getting across the chasm was always the hardest part.
Ah, so is that where you gained your ability to be as light on your feet as you are?
One of them, yes. It helps sometimes being able to be a bit more nimble than them. Other creatures and specifically the constructs. They tend to be slow and heavy.
Tell me, is there anything you actually miss from your home? I don't think I've actually ever asked. You've been here for so long that...
Truth be told, probably the people. And my family. They're still out there. Holding on to some, perhaps even misguided hope that they're okay, but... that seed of doubt was well planted.
Call it maybe by example, but from the way you hold yourself and how you've dealt with everything, if they're anything like you, I think they're more than probably fine.
Maybe.
Trying to at least put a good thought in your head on the matter. I'm glad you have people to basically think fondly on. Family's a rare thing.
Well, after everything in the past several days, I have had more than a dozen questions for them. Least of all, why didn't you tell me sooner?
Oh, I can imagine. A few
Though
words
part
they
of
might
me
have in
wonders
response to
if
that.
they even know. There's a lot of possibility. The moment time is involved, it's
Absolutely no shortage of it, that is for certain.
yes. Well, oh god, it's over there. Let's keep walking. The moment that woman walked through that gateway, I guess?
I don't like the noises.
What was I saying? Oh,
Don't be.
that
I lost my
woman.
train of thought too after that.
I think she was me.
The one that was inside the... I don't even know what you want to call what they were, I guess, embedded in.
It's hard to say. Confluence? That place seemed like it was a
Either
center
way,
for something, but
You
there
believe
was...
that was you?
Yes, there was a certain... It was like looking in a mirror, but not quite.
Just trying to think now. If it was anything like you, then why wouldn't... No. There'd have to be something distinctive. I don't know, though. I trust your instinct on the matter, though. Just seems so odd that it would be...
It's like a...
Now
like
I
a
can see
gut
what you meant
feeling.
about wanting questions for everyone.
Like a gut feeling, you know?
Well, I'm glad at least your reflections and, I guess... No, some of John's have been quite...
I don't know.
ill-tempered and troublesome.
There's always a possibility, but... I don't know. So many questions that one could ask about such a thing. You know?
I understand. I can tell, obviously, that other than your need for food, that was definitely eating at you.
Truth be told, I find this responsibility that has been thrust upon us terrifying.
I don't think that would be a rare opinion to have if anyone were to look at what we've been up to.
It's more like the weight of it all. You know? If...
No, see, I think what I do have freak out one. Why?
What was written about? Oh, he's back to being Tullens. Could be.
How did you get this cape?
Oh, kill someone.
You killed someone for a cape?
Good day. I hope things have been faring well. Have you already found out about what happened?
I think... Yeah. Maybe. We've heard quite a few things already since arriving here.
I was also going to say, your appearance does not exactly bode well.
Yes. It has not been a good few days. The hell thing was successful.
That much I did know.
Oh, wait, us... Oh, you did?
Thought I had told you in the bar. When
Oh,
they went to
perhaps
go
I
and handle
misunderstood.
basically the demons.
Oh, well, shit.
Perhaps maybe I wasn't so clear. But yes, as far as I'm aware, they had succeeded.
The others are all
The
right,
demons
yes?
have been... They are fine, as far as I am aware. Haven't seen them since returning, but the demons are free. The blue one, the fiery blue one, no longer shackled, collared. The lord, or whatever that was in charge of that realm, is dead, and the demons are now fighting amongst themselves.
So back to normal.
Scrabbling
Well
for
then.
power.
Well then, at least I'm glad the Bisky, my friends, well, sacrifices were at least made to good use.
I would talk to John more about that. Excuse me, more about that if you see him.
Oh, don't worry. We will have plenty to discuss amongst all of us once we are all assembled again.
I do not mean to interrupt if I got in the way. I merely thought to update you and keep you updated.
Oh,
No,
good heavens,
your
no.
presence would normally not be a problem at all if it also weren't this once again.
Wait, is that Miss Kelly?
Hmm.
Yes, that would be Miss
She in her head again. Hang on.
Oh, wait a moment here.
Good day.
And you.
Sorry to interrupt your, whatever it is you're doing.
Resting a moment, yes.
Right. Anyways, I'm looking for, people with symbols like this and emblems that say Wolf Bandits on them. They're, dog tags.
I can assure you I've never seen such an emblem before in my life.
If you do, I'll pay gold for them. These people deserve to know their family's dead.
Oh. I see.
Oh wow, that's what they're for.
Well, I can assure you again, I have never seen such an individual wearing such emblem among...
Sorry for my suspicion, but, you know, after a couple conversations here, like the winery that said, go fuck yourself, we have them. I'm...
Oh, well, the winery's full of villains. That's kind of the reason why. They're all mean.
Why would isn't that bad for business?
No, actually, it's quite good for business. People like to buy things from villains. They actually lowered the prices since the original one, you know, has been there. Top shelf used to be almost the platinum.
Why? Fuck's sake, I should just open a winery, I guess.
Like a long-term investment kind of thing, like you have to like let it stew for a while. It's wonderful to see you too.
Thanks for the help.
Oh, you haven't seen him, have you?
Seen him?
I don't think either of you have.
I don't think you realize how much you just deflated that poor
been
man.
asleep, unconscious for the past 2.5 days almost.
I made someone.
You made someone?
I didn't
I made a
realize you were
construct.
Oh, my bad.
No, what? No, no, never.
I was thinking it was a bit odd the way you were putting that. We'll ignore that. Tell me about your construct,
we
friend.
use many good spells.
Wait, you
I
use
have to go
spells
find him. There's he's somewhere on the island, and I would love for you to meet him. However, his babysitter is Matthias at the moment, so I have to go and make sure he's not doing anything
We saw
stupid.
Matthias. Wait, we saw Matthias earlier, but he was
Yes.
alone.
He was.
Oh no! Oh no!
He was also quite moody.
It's probably my fault.
Great. Well, I'd say at least the very least, Kelly is most definitely herself.
So it would seem.
I'm sorry. I actually can't stop laughing a little bit.
I've never seen Kelly actually unintentionally deflate a man so effortlessly.
I can't
rival
say I
winery. Now, that would be
entirely
interesting.
understand what the man was rambling about. Something about bandits and wolves or something. Wolf bandits. Do you think the bandits
From what I understood,
are
he was
the
looking, trying to
wolves?
make gold.
Or that... I don't know, he was saying something about telling their family that they're dead or something. What? Isn't that how you get killed? You know, they want revenge or something.
I try not to think too hard on the conversations I hear amongst this place.
I probably should do better about it. It's just so startling, and sometimes you don't know what to take seriously.
It's true. What's the old saying? Taking it with a grain of salt? That's usually how I try and well, see most of the things or not see, but hear most of the things I do in this place. There's some truth to it, there's some false to it. All in all, it ends up usually just being some sort of rambling mess that is whether or not them trying to steal something off me or get my money. Perhaps maybe I'm a tad jaded on that matter, but my current track record continues to prove my point. Also, you remind me to get better at explaining things. So say, I thought I had at least made some notion that they were alright after their expedition. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I didn't realize they had already gone on it. Gone off fighting. I was worried.
I was too, but they did not go at least just by themselves. Obviously, they took the two demons in kind, but apparently some others had also gone to assist them. So they weren't completely, on their own.
I mean, it's not that I don't trust them to take care of themselves. It's more that...
John? John.
What? No.
You're...
No.
Really now?
No, more,
Usually
I'm
John
just...
tends to act quite recklessly when he's assisting people.
Well, I mean, I guess yes, a bit, but I'm just worried about losing you all. Believe it or not, I've grown quite fond of you all.
No, sorry, I didn't see it like that. Maybe perhaps I've grown a little far too bold and we've succeeded far too much that I dare say I never thought we would fall at this point. Or even the idea of it. Maybe perhaps because I always believed that we always had a greater goal in mind. Or at least maybe I held myself to that idea. Still though, you've given me perspective, and at least has reminded myself to stay grounded and not be so pompous myself.
Yes, just a tad.
When we were butting heads, I called Reese an idiot for not healing her, and he ended up healing her out of spite.
Which is odd, given obviously I was so recently humbled by our dear beloved Emperor not too long ago when we went to the City of the Sun.
What the heck is that? The carrot.
I think that was him. But what was he in?
It was like a little thing with legs.
In hands?
A little mechanical marvel. Perhaps.
The hot air balloon I thought was maybe the pinnacle of his design, but I was sadly mistaken.
So it would seem.
See, that should put you at some ease. Carrot's exactly the same as they've always been. I am curious of this construct of Kelly's, though.
Probably should keep walking around a bit.
Take it as you will. I know your strength is only just coming back, so...
Not being stiff. Hit my shoulder damn twice while we were out there in the sepulchre.
You almost did it a third time when you were trying to leave the library.
Ridiculous. Maybe I ought to get one of those pauldrons. Maybe that's what it is. The hunger knows. My greatest strength is my right hand.
Oh no. The sudden change in the favor of the hunger. Her right arm. You shouldn't speak so openly these things, Amity. You might reveal all our secrets. And then what will we have left? But the element of surprise? No.
Did you just hand me opium?
Not even that.
Huh? Did you just hand me opium?
I don't think a pauldron would be good for you, though.
No, it would just... No, it would,
We are not
restrict my arm movement. Quite a great bit.
It also would slow you down.
I wouldn't think a pauldron would slow me down that much, but it would definitely limit my mobility.
You'd be surprised. Armor always has an adverse effect outside of, protecting you from near-fatal blows. Always a give and take. Just like for myself when I usually don't wear much. Sure, I'm quick and can react to nearly everything. But at the same time, one good strike is all it takes.
I hope they sent that one to go off and fight all those demons. Goodness gracious.
Really now, you're surprised by someone's height.
Giant glowing woman.
You've seen giant glowing woman. You've seen Tama. You've seen the other
That
damn
one's
demon,
particularly
for God's sakes.
glowy. What can I say? Caught my eye.
I think you're just very susceptible to certain light.
I'm definitely susceptible to something.
Yes, I know. Just once again,
Don't talk about it. On public.
I mean, yeah, let's just go.
Yep. No. It's a proclivity I've had for a long time.
Did Kelly run off too?
That's a good question. You see that? Between the trees?
In between the trees?
Yes, up in the sky.
Is that a fucking door?
I don't know, but now I'm quite curious.
Lead on.
Oh, who knows? Maybe we'll find Kelly this way. Oh, it looks like they've expanded upon the farm here.
Your curiosity.
This was my lifeline for the first several weeks that I was here.
You and me both. I used to come here almost daily and get watermelon from that.
Good choice. It's always rather sweet.
It is my favorite fruit. It always was refreshing. And there was plenty of it.
I suppose I'll have to keep that in mind. Ah. Odd that is. What is that?
Even from afar, I could at least basically make out that it was a rectangle in some fashion. Almost bearing the resemblance of a door.
Huh. And this is where the swirling storm was for the longest time.
The Maelstrom, yes.
Yes. So what's it doing there? But higher up, did we rise to it, or did it?
Perhaps a sick prank. By maybe the magistrate or something? I mean, the old man has been known to play a prank here and there.
Oh, perhaps. No, that's rather odd.
Once again, I feel like these are questions we need Kelly for, but alas.
Alas, we seem to be missing her.
Indeed, we are one companion short, seeing as she is
She is
off to
very
find her
short.
dear beloved construct.
Oh, you meant that way.
Yes, I did.
Where the hell did that door come from?
Oh! Hi! Oh, yes, we were just asking the same damn thing. Hello, Master Califax. Yes, we were just questioning where the heck this door came from. This isn't one of your elaborate pranks, is it?
No, not one of mine.
That must be Seamus's.
Seamus?
Archmage of Chaos.
Oh, fucking course. God damn it. I knew it had to at least be somewhat elaborate. I don't think anyone in Aether would basically have the, not so much the skill, but the ideal to have a door floating out in the midst of the fucking sky.
I'm pretty sure there are no missing doors on Aether, so that must be from somewhere else.
Has anyone ever attempted to try and get close to it?
I mean...
Obviously, I can't sprout wings and see myself.
Yes, sadly,
there's. I want to, but
It looks like a regular door to me.
funny enough, it reminds me of the door on the damn tavern more than anything.
No. I don't think it's missing, do you think?
I think it's from somewhere else. I think he stole a door and hid it here.
Huh.
But how did he keep it suspended? He's not like...
It's an archmage. I'm sure they've got some sort of... I'm sure there's some sort of
Archmage or not, you cannot,
spell to make a
tell me
door
that
levitate
mages
in
can just-
place, right?
God magic makes no
My
fucking
current
sense.
hypothesis is that there's a chaotic gale wind up there that is keeping it tumbling there.
See, at least that gives me some explanation instead of it just being... I hate magic. No, I don't hate it, but God, does it make no fucking sense.
Don't hate magic, hate mages.
That's a good way of putting it.
Can't hate mages. One of my best friends is a goddamn mage.
Oh, don't worry, I hate mages as well. I'm pretty sure Kelly also hates mages.
I like some mages. Miss Kelly.
Yeah, some
No.
mages are all right. Kelly is one of them. Most of them are wildly irresponsible buffoons. I should know. I have to teach them not to be.
Speaking of wildly irresponsible, what do you think of that? Is it a? It's not a summoning. The penguin.
Gunther.
You've seen that penguin, that Gunther.
Yes.
What exactly is he?
I can only assume they're an aberration, but I have not tested that
McMuffin.
hypothesis myself. Oh dear. What I do know is that they're the apparent son of a near ancient friend of mine.
At least Kelly was obviously spot on with that explanation. He had said
Yes.
something of the like.
Yes, my good friend Lon van Mortecris. Haven't seen him in, aside from a brief interaction, I haven't seen him in almost 5,000 years.
He tried to eat my friends.
Yes.
From what I've heard, he's been stuck on an island for 5,000 years alone.
I could see where that would make one a bit peckish.
Yes.
And
honestly, I'm surprised he didn't try to eat that. Questionably sane, but
It's funny because, you know, he's
That thing is a menace.
Oh, I'm well aware. Try to kill me.
Try to eat the penguin.
What?
What?
Why would you? When were you gonna tell me that?
But if he's alone on
How
an
did he do
island,
it?
starving to death for
On the island?
I'm going to skewer that fucking bird. Oh, I thought it was just him, not the damn penguin.
Oh no, he was chasing after us. Him, that crazy ass wizard, and there was also like a thing. He like enchanted a couple of just a bunch of chairs into like a shape of a man, and it tried to.
Huh?
Yeah. They sort of like assembled most deadliest furniture I've ever seen.
When one of
It was
the
a really
longest
weird day.
standing mages I've ever known, who's existed for thousands of years, can't even give me an explanation. I hate mages. I hate mages.
Insanity and loneliness will do strange things to a man's mind.
I suppose I can take that for an explanation.
Oh, there's Kelly now. Oh. Through the trees.
I was not expecting us to be able to spot her. And she's being followed by something.
With a construct.
Oh.
Huh? Oh, that's the thing.
She
That's the
wanted
construct.
to. Oh, yes.
Yes. She gave me a lot of notes on what she'd, how she'd come to make it. Rather interesting.
When did she have the time to make it?
Maybe she's been working on it for a while? No idea.
More than a number of years.
Oh, really?
That.
What? Wait a minute. Why does that look like?
Why does it oddly remind me of?
You're thinking it too, right? Andre.
She has certainly a type.
Has been teaching him a bit about his religion.
At least for companionship when it comes to... I'll hold my tongue for the sake of my friend Andre.
A fan of the murder lord myself.
Huh?
The murder lord.
I've already told him to sit down.
I'm going back to my old philosophy of just taking everything with a
I'm a
grain of
fan
salt.
of the Murder Lord. Things I did not expect to hear today.
It just feels not redundant, but it just feels unnecessary. I kill people, but I'm the lord of it. That is.
Most people just call that a serial killer.
Exactly. There's names for these things already. Why would he? Fucking individuals.
No, I thought a lord was like someone who like owned land or something, or considerable wealth.
Kind of what it is.
Did you give him a test for sapience yet?
Well, perhaps they're a lord who really likes murder. You know?
Oh, Amity, Sin.
Hello.
This is. Right now, he doesn't have a name because he hasn't chosen it himself yet, but this is Construct.
Hello, how the fuck do you do?
No! We don't introduce each other that way! What is Garrick and...
That's
and
how
what did
Garrick
no!
introduces himself.
No! We practice. You're doing so good with that. Wow.
They're rather impressionable when they're still developing.
I can figure out what
Garrick
mannerism
and
they
Matthias
picked up
took
on.
over for a moment while I had to do some errands, and when I noticed they went out the tower, I realized they were here. And guess he's a bit more impressioned than I had hoped at the stage.
Well,
Congratulations, you've made a third mercenary.
Regardless, after 3 days, his advancement is on track for sapience, if not already having reached it, and 3 days in, and he's not spiraled into psychotic rages, as I've not received any reports of errant murders from an unnamed construct.
Only murdered one human.
Oh.
There was a bandit, and they tried to hurt us.
So, what would his
So
title
it
be?
was self-defense?
Murdered Construct.
Yes. And don't
Would be armed.
I wouldn't be so
Murdered
worried.
Construct Lord. Or is that maybe too much?
I wouldn't be so worried about the singular murder. It would be problematic if I believe the ratio is 4 murders times the number of days it's been alive. That's when you start
It's only been one.
Kelly,
and
please
we've been
stop
around
teaching brand new life to
So
kill.
wait,
I didn't do
so if
it
it
was
killed
John
3, it would
Alexander.
be kind of considered. Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's only 3.
It could still be corrected. It could be corrected still.
Not
No,
4.
you must understand that.
But not 4.
College.
You and
yes.
me both. I don't understand it.
About
He's read
I
through
would
some of my
say
reports
30.
and
Ignoring constructs specifically made with the intent, purpose to kill and murder, which is 20%. The statistic is 30% of all constructs ever made within the first week of creation spiral down a psychopathic rage and kill everything in sight.
I see.
Master
Seems like a lot of
Califax, have you ever
risk
heard
to be
the phrase
taking.
called a hard reset.
Once they gain sentience, it would effectively be killing them, and a little more than a hard reset. You'd have to completely redo all the enchantments.
Killing is complicated. Xander says to kill all demons on sight.
You really
Matthias
shouldn't.
says that's childish.
It really is.
So
Demons
Sorry,
are
facing
just
a
a
fucking
type.
conundrum.
Demons are just another type of elemental at the end of the day. Just like celestials and angels are holy elementals at their core.
Is Xander and myself elemental?
I'm not quite aware of Xander, but
3
for
days and
yourself,
it's facing a
you
moral
are
fucking
considered
dilemma.
You're considered a construct. The main difference between elementals and constructs is the presence of the
John's
physical
talking to
body.
Demons, if you
Elementals.
wanted to go and
Oh, well, don't
help
take him
that.
near them.
Yes, kill the
Actually, wait, on the
demons
contrary,
sight.
yeah, can we take him with us?
No.
Oh, come on, you
To
know for a
finish
fact
my
those demons have
explanation for you,
nothing good to talk to him about.
elementals have no physical body, except
Even
for
I-
a
even
small
I-
physical
even I should
core
know.
that they project a body around.
Fine.
Made of magic. You have a physical body.
We'll be
with
back.
A magical core.
Good job.
That contains
With
all of the magic
the
that is used to
construct
keep you alive.
business.
That is the main difference.
No idea how that
Whenever
works.
you are the
So you
inverse
said.
of an elemental.
The inverse.
Why can't anything go at least correct for once?
I mean, I suppose it did go correct, more or less. It's just gotta.
Amity, that thing has already killed somebody.
Shit, you're right. Well, they were excusing it. Something.
When I
someone
think of
being
the birth
attacked.
of a new life, the ideas in life and death shouldn't be its first lesson.
True.
So seeing as it now
That does
faces a
seem like a
morality
bit of
right
a.
now.
It does seem like a bit of a moral quandary to be left for a later date.
As someone with who arguably might have the worst childhood, if not a no childhood, I should know.
No. Count myself
Yes, the
relatively
moral
lucky that
quandary if
I
I should kill something or not.
was not put into situations where I needed to kill my kin
can't
until
feel the weight of a life if
recently.
it takes one. Feels nothing.
May I speak with you both?
Since you've asked so nicely.
Speak.
I'll be having a talk with John as well when I've eventually find him. And Miss Kelly, if I can find her, but I haven't been able to. I intend to be taking a time away.
Okay. Perhaps to where?
John can probably explain more, but events that happened during our excursion have left me concerned. So I'm going to be looking into the lead I found, and I don't know if I'll be back.
Like, you might die, sort of, I might not be back, or, it's going to be a long
I think he's
time.
intentionally being cryptic for a reason, and as he said, John might be able to explain more.
I see.
Might be correct, Fenris.
Right now I'm a threat. And until I get some answers as to what the hell is going on with me, I am going to be removing myself.
Responsible decision. Respectable.
I agree.
Well, apparently this has happened once before, and what I saw down in the hills, I don't want happening to any of you, so...
Well...
I'll be having a chat with John as well and letting him know. And if I can find Miss Kelly...
Well, if you're looking for
Andrew, as you
Kelly,
can-
she's over yonder with her construct in the Master Califax, so that'll be your best place to go.
Excellent. If you can speak with Andre and Dusk, they can probably tell you more of the background as to why I'm leaving, but John can tell you what happened in hell.
We'll
A strange turn of phrase.
find John. I think he might be able to summarize what those two might be able to explain. And I think I already found him. Wow, look at that. I'm good, aren't I?
I'd be inclined to agree, yes.
Don't agree with me when I'm never mind.
I mean, look, you're flattering yourself, so I don't have to.
Thank you, Amity. Well then, let's hear this explanation, shall we? Oh, great. The insane one's there too. Fantastic.
Insane. Oh, the blue one.
Yes, just let's keep our words liminal.
Got it.
Yes, I watched from Mount Up as you kind of ripped a hole through the barrier. Good one. But...
Yeah.
Well...
I'm restraining myself because I'm...
I'm awake!
If I see him
Fight
tomorrow...
me if you want. It's okay. Like I will let you fight me, and like I'll let you.
I was gonna ask where you were, but then full frame.
No. Takes out a glove.
Wait, what?
They killed a Daedra Claude.
As you are a knight.
There was a
So
major
we heard.
offensive today.
Yes. We saw
Managed
some
to
of the
do it.
aftermath, people coming back from it. What impressive.
Lots of them were
Just,
really close to the end. They did it.
We'll be heading to your home.
Oh, goodness.
It's impressive. And I'm happy
I
for
can't
them.
say no.
It's not an easy
Can
thing
I?
to accomplish, I imagine.
No.
I can't imagine.
Gotta start somewhere.
Hey, take time. I know revisiting something like that's not going to be easy. But once you know that that's the way you want to go, and you need help, tell me.
On to another topic, by the way. Did you really have to use holy to cut my head off.
We
And
talked
what-
about this already.
On what?
Did you grow a second head, or did they just do a little quick stitch work?
No, when the demon dies
First
in
of all-
helms, you actually like rid their presence. They just kind of pop back up elsewhere.
Oh, I guess
I didn't expect
do this in hell.
the holy. I wasn't on purpose.
No, this was in hell.
Yes, we were.
Yes, it was in hell.
Not dead.
We were in the Wrath Ring for a little jaunt.
We've gotten at least that part, obviously, but
My lord's dead. They helped us all.
Fenris sent us to obviously, I
ripped
guess,
my
get the
lord
full
apart,
of it.
but we've attempted that.
One of the Lords of Wrath. I was very fucking scary.
I can't imagine. I don't know what a Lord of Wrath
Spiders.
is like, and
Giant spiders, too. Yeah, there's a
Mutated
giant
demon
presence.
spider.
Fire spider.
With
Fire spiders
webs
that
that were like
spew
molten
fire.
fire.
Why though?
That was fun to fight
It's a great question.
That's
Why?
right, you killed
Why does that
her.
exist?
Oh, I'm going to miss her.
I'm not going to ask questions. I'm just going to take everything at face value for what happened.
You do know
Really
all the
wish you came
demons
along. I got
you
the
actually
shit
killed. I have known, trained, or have like
I would have liked
commanded.
to assist, but you know my reason.
I know, but I'm selfish.
I'm sure they'll come back. He'll get another big spider.
I'm glad
my
you're
ass
in one
kicked a
piece.
lot.
You are in one piece, right? Please tell me there's
You
not
know
part of you
what
that's
you
missing that I
did.
just can't see.
Something fell off. I don't know yet.
I mean, I kind of bit
Ah.
off his fingers.
That's good to know.
That is true. She did bite my fingers off. Thankfully, Ori was there.
You
Ori fixed it. He took care of it.
I healed it.
I figured that.
Although I will admit, I've never seen her do that before. It's not like they stitched them back on. She reconstituted them. And it looked like a little meat slab. It's disgusting.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah,
It's kind of different from having my bones basically snap back into place.
No, they're normal fingers. Just when they were forming,
Because
they
the
looked
experience
awful.
can be a bit uncomfortable.
So how are the new fingers? Have you broke them in?
So, since we had to find
I'm trying, John. I really am.
I go to sleep with the grave every night. What do you think?
Did you just sit so?
I didn't even know that.
What? No, I train with the Wood Elves. What the fuck did you think I mean?
Oh, I thought you were like
What?
jamming your fingers into something like that.
What? What's wrong with you?
To be honest, I didn't know what you were referring of, so.
I even was holding a shield again for the first time in a while. Felt good.
Oh.
I even was holding a. Oh God. I had a seizure. I'm all right now.
A shield,
Anyway,
though.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Did you feel the memories flood back in from the times you've had to wield the shield?
Yeah, and I don't miss it because it's like inviting an ass kicking.
Well, at least you didn't.
To
You
a
never
certain
had
degree,
any
like,
sort
you know,
of
you know.
egregious heraldry on your old shield.
I guess. Well, I won't say minor news, but something to say.
What?
Fuck.
Fenris has gone off to a dungeon on his own.
Again? He's
Because
done
of
this
his-
before.
Yes, he was saying
Well,
he was
it's
going to
because of
come
his
and
current-
tell you himself about it. He was saying he was going to be gone for some time, might not come back, who knows, says this has happened before.
'Cause he
He's
believes
being
himself to be a threat.
incredibly
So,
vague and cryptic about it all.
I mean, I'm a threat, but you don't see me leaving yet.
Oh, hi.
so you just make it hard problem.
That's what it feels like.
Oh,
that's...
I don't make it your problem because I'm not trying to get you guys involved. I'm trying to look for other people to get involved.
We don't know.
To deal with it.
We were fighting two fallen angels.
What do you
They were
mean?
ripping through us.
Do what you must.
What happened?
Either way, I hope for your success.
She grabbed one, they went flying into the sky, and we lost sight of them.
You'll know I'll succeed if I don't come back dead, I
They
guess.
were both attached to your lord's barrier.
It's a very
If it went down, that means it
grim way to
died.
look at it, but if it's the reality of it,
It's the reality of Aether. We go on dangerous missions, and if we don't come back, that means we either succeeded or we failed.
I thought you knew.
Isn't that sort of the basis of any
I understand.
sort of
Look, if she died
undertaking?
down there, right? She has to come back.
Adventure Guild, Army.
John. Just like demons are the epiphany of angels, and angels
okay.
are the epiphany of demons, vice versa. An angel, even fallen, can permanently kill men even in hell.
But it's like saying it whether or not it's like you could. Oh, he's dead, but he could be alive. You're either dead or alive. That sort of. Isn't that just everything? Everyone's either alive or dead.
No. They're just making a point. Don't think that deeply into it.
I've talked with the monarchs. They have not felt her either.
Well,
This is not something I can kill, is the issue.
An angelic weapon. They reconstitute back with the divines, right?
Okay.
So if she was in its embrace,
that seems pretty kid standard. There are
she
things
might
you
be
cannot
up there,
kill.
and it might be very bad. But that's might give them pause for action because they'll be arriving with the fallen. Well, whether you like it or not, they have their own trials, don't they? Even if they're fixed. Maybe it's something we have to look into. Breathe. We'll look into it. Let's find somebody who knows divination.
The little thing about hellhounds is once I pick up a scent, unless they magically cloak it and it's a really strong smell, I can sense where somebody is. Our trackers. It's what we do.
What do you suggest? Because if we go with what you're saying, we give up. Because that means she's gone. So she has to be somewhere.
What happened?
I told you. Her and that angel went at it when most of the party went down. I didn't see it. I was with the others trying to handle the second fucking thing.
No, I want to do it myself.
Look, before we panic, let's try to find someone who do we have any items of hers? She could be scryed, right? Maybe we can find where she is, even if it's in another plane. Failing that, we can find someone with divination, try to ask some questions. I refuse to believe that she just died.
I'll look into it and I'll come back to you.
Let me know.
You find some divination.
I might be able to find someone.
You better.
Divination is the name of the game.
What if our number was struck down while we were down there? One of the demons that was helping us.
Do they not benefit from the same, I guess?
Not when they were fighting angels.
The warden's damn near dead.
Oh god, the warden? Why is
he clashing with the Daedric Lord? Do people forget that?
Either way, I'll see what I can do on my end if I know anyone who can perhaps cast divination. Although I imagine my list of contacts are fewer than yours, at least.
I don't know why you think I know anything about anyone.
You're more talkative, but either way, I will try. Well, goodbye, Tomo.
Is that...
Neat.
Is that our squire? What? No, squire.
Squire? Since when did... Oh, no.
We're just gonna say...
There's nothing.
We
I
just
can
say
do for him.
Squire, you know. Ah, Squire, we know who you are, and what this means.
Apparently, John knows. All right, you know, if he's the most knightly of our entire group. If anyone is, I guess, to have a squire, it's going to be fucking him.
Wait, he had. Oh, you. I think that's his.
No, I said if he's going to. If he is, I'm assuming so. He said squire. I thought maybe that was his.
No idea.
Unless he has some knightly friend that we don't know of, like I said to her, then that would make more sense why he has more contacts. Anyway.
I have a fair idea on how much you can handle.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I'm begoged!
Oh.
I'm beginning to
Farmer.
see why you all hate it. I feel bad for every time I've done this now.
I've grown accustomed to some of the... Well, maybe not accustomed, but maybe perhaps prepared in some likeness. Farmer.
Purposes, no.
I'd say you looked like hammered shit, but I can't quite recall the last time you weren't covered in blood.
It wasn't so late. I'd invite you to come talk
Well, how recovering slowly.
I got a power to my face. I died.
Another time, just send me a pigeon or a crow.
Definitely no quiet days for you, that is definitely certain. No, I think ever.
Some are ravens and some
So
train
funny.
crows. Usually it's harder to train a crow than ravens. Right?
Perhaps so. I thought you had gone to a dungeon by
Anyway,
yourself.
I'm glad at least I can commend the both of you for keeping my friend alive. I understand he was there to help you, but in the same likeness, I would have preferred you didn't bring him back to me
Why are you
dead.
doing this? Because it never ends well.
Well, I asked for assistance as any other demon, whatever you fell under my lord's
I no longer afford not to.
range.
Said that before.
Or if another lord attempted to step in and help, well, there goes their throne and they've been usurped.
Caliphate
A lot
has
of
been
politics
very
happen.
gracious and allowed me to remain
How
in
John
Ireland.
puts it, everything is just about the same again, am I correct? Or...
If I stay any longer and am reported by the other
Where is he safe?
authorities, I will be taken to the tower.
Just
Okay,
taking my
well,
lord's
then I
seat.
understand why you have to do what you have to do, but I'm really worried about it.
Hmm.
Because I don't know what's
Not
going
sure what she'll do
Nothing.
yet.
Going along.
Either way, I do thank the both of you.
I can't afford to bring anyone with me at the moment because I can't.
I get it. I know you have your reasons, and
I dare say, I might have offended them. I don't think demons are quite used to being thanked.
You look better without the chains.
Everything okay over here?
I don't think it has any consequence. You
What?
just find it humorous, maybe.
He's gonna hand you back the
Oh,
cloak.
I just heard there was a suspicious guy asking questions.
I don't know what I'm
Okay.
going to see down there, and I don't know if I'll come back because I don't know how long the defense.
I can't say I know of any suspicious individuals asking suspicious questions.
A problem. You were right.
There's no suspicious individuals. Okay, wonderful. I'll report that.
The only individual asking questions is you. So I'm pretty sure maybe it's you.
Are you suspicious? Ooh.
He did have
You've placed upon him a conundrum.
dark red aura surrounding his body earlier, so.
It's true.
This tower I
You
have
could make a
some
more than
familiarity
fair
with
case for
where I
his
can place it.
suspicious activities.
Definitely.
The door, I just need to break it down.
He also disturbed you while you were eating, which is rather suspicious and rude.
do what you must.
Perhaps.
It was a joke. I don't think you actually are quite bothered by many of things.
I'm bothered. It's just, you know, sometimes it's easier to just not be. You know, just sort of just go with it.
I know what you mean.
Though we all have our limits.
True.
I assume so.
There's not much to be done about
Oh,
it.
actually, I'm quite curious if John knows of Kelly's project. You know of Kelly's construct?
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, it tried to kill me.
Yeah.
It tried to kill me. 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 It tried to ki
I thought she said it.
She left that part. She
Yeah,
left that part out.
And then it tried to kill Xander.
I thought she said it had only tried to kill one person, or maybe she meant successfully killed one person.
Killed some random bandit, which is already bad enough for something that just came to fucking life.
The beastskin of some kinds was black, conjured blue blades, and I don't know who else. I don't have by name.
Okay, where's this construct at? This seems like fun.
Kyle, what kind of name is that?
Everything's fine. Should I kill you for you?
No.
Can we kill it?
Oh my.
I want to fight it.
Oh, Kelly! God damn it.
It's alright, don't worry though. Because apparently all day she left it with Matthias.
She did tell us that part. It introduced to us how the fuck are you doing, was its introduction to us.
I asked her a question.
Great.
Like, why does she befriend
It's already
villains all the
basically
time?
got a taste for blood. Its morality is now shifting between killing either demons or friends or anything in fucking between.
You're alive.
Yes, I'm alive.
I don't.
Was this in question? Wait, hold on. What
Sorry.
else have I missed? Were you almost dead? This seems to be a regular
No,
occurrence.
she's ill this morning.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you're
I'm still actually
maybe
rather sweaty and gross, but I had concerns, so I decided
Oh,
to
see
come
here, I was
anyway.
thinking maybe you'd been for a jog. I do hope you feel better soon.
Thank you.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
Can you look at your
one of
soul
their
sucked out by
kind.
succubus?
What?
Yes, that is what I am currently dealing with.
Make it up.
I'm actively suppressing my magic right now.
What was that? What was that about? A limit?
You slip into a mild coma for a couple of days, and suddenly you come back, and everyone's making murder constructs and
I spend 2.5 days
beheading
watching
their
over
friends
my
and-
comatose friend, and then this. Yeah, apparently I'm just as.
We'll figure it out in a while. I figured
We'll
going
figure
for
it
a
out.
walk might help. So here I am.
As for Kelly's murder fucking bot.
I heard
Yeah, no, she
could
undied.
potentially make.
Why, Kelly? Why would you? Oh, the first things it learns. Why is it that it learns to murder?
Yo, what can I do you for?
It would pull the influence or whatever it is.
But I learned to read a book or something, maybe, or like learn how to sweep a goddamn floor.
I'm an ally. Yes, but
no, murdering
trim
people
the
seems to
fucking
be the much more
She'll never say.
important task.
Listen, if I wanted to needed more bodies to apparently to throw at my enemies, I would just ask for fucking paladins from the goddamn library.
I don't know. You know, maybe it's like a child. You know, the first one's always a little messed up.
I'm recovering quite well.
I am by far one of the most
heal
messed up
myself
children
as
I
well
think
as
has
I
ever
can
been
heal
existed,
others,
and even
but
I don't think I was that
the
bad.
potion did its job.
Oh, that's good.
Either way, I
least you're
am not
getting
gonna
better.
do anything to.
Behind you.
Not gonna solve anything by getting upset.
Thank you.
Kelly.
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 Kelly. Kelly.
Can I fight it?
Oh boy.
Take care, John.
Either she's deep in thought or something's upset her.
My assumption would probably be the latter.
Well,
Hello!
taketh your choice.
Random individual
We go
who
and
perhaps
speak
is
to
a
her.
squire, I don't know. A pleasure to meet you. Good day.
Good day, I suppose.
You'll forgive her for the quick introductions. As you can imagine, a lot has happened.
So far, I smell here and
Matthias says it's because they view the world in black and white.
Or maybe because you created something that tried to kill him. Which, you know, all things considered.
Because he was threatening! At that moment, he was being very threatening, and he thought he was being bad and trying to protect me. I just.
Yes, but maybe bringing a freshly, what is effectively a child, into war zone, maybe not the smartest decision. I can't exactly speak to my own skills as a child-rearing woman, as I have no children, but that does seem just a touch irresponsible, dear.
It's more so that I was trying to learn about the constructs from where you're from.
Well, you could have said that a while ago. I've been holding on to one of their cores for the past few months, studying
I've been
it.
talking to a couple. They thought I put one in him, and I didn't.
Oh well, that's
true.
good.
But
I
I
would
knew
have
their worry.
definitely not
Yes.
suggested doing that.
Kelly,
He's made out of a stone that was actually.
if I flick you, will this thing attack me?
He knows friend from foe.
I'm not here to lecture you nor scold you. Just maybe trying to understand a little better.
It's almost as if those two didn't even listen to me when I was trying to even explain any of it.
You know as well
You
as
can
I
sit.
do that sometimes
I know
they
standing
can be
is
quite
not always so
jaded
comfortable.
in their ways.
And so why'd you have to put a knee on its face? It's like it's
Oh, so a lot
Oh,
of this
I can't
was
quite make
found. It's
eye contact
the type
with-
of stone
Found?
that he's. Yes.
Oh.
What did you
Yes,
brave a
lack of
fucking
parts.
Your
destroyed
face
village?
looks very cross, and it makes me nervous.
Head is Xander's headmaster.
No, not headmaster. You know those statues that were outside the library before we had to close it up, that were all destroyed,
what he
except
is?
for that's parts of him. Every place that we go to, the weave itself, soul magic tries to recreate the environment after the constructs have attacked in ways of trying to protect itself. It mutates into a stone-like material of what looks to be like marble and cobalt and coppers, and it turns into something like this that people have made statues from the original wars. I've tried very, very hard to find things to put him together. He originally was a pocket watch, surprisingly enough. But I wanted something more. I had been, ever since we found actually, before I even met you, Amity, I have been studying the constructs that have been coming over. And I wanted to know if there's a way that we knew how they were made and functioned, maybe we would have an easier time dismantling them. And so I made construct in the hopes of understanding, and then it became even more than that because I was able to even research things for my major's thesis and all of the other wonderful things that he has brought over, and we're learning more about the stones that he's made from, and instead of listening and understanding all of that, they find him a nuisance, or annoying, or unneeded. I'm trying to find my own way to help because I keep injuring myself fighting alongside you all. But if I could make it easier... My mage burns have gone all the way up to my shoulders. I can't even feel my fingertips certain days. Because I'm not strong enough.
Well, with an
I
explanation
believe
like that, it
that
makes
is
far more
because
sense.
you use your mind affinity incorrectly, Miss Kelly.
And now he's learning even more than me. because I let him loose in my mother's library. And now he knows more spells than I did when I was first doing magic, when I first started. He knows already how to attempting making
Ellie,
mage
do not
armor.
compare yourself.
It's just. No, you're right. I just wish they would understand that what I was trying to do was being helpful, that's all.
Does nothing, but only basically put yourself further down.
But all it is telling me dismantle it. It's freak of nature. You can't call it birthing. I think that's very insensitive of you saying that you brought something to life. I used my own mana. I've used part of myself to make him. I think I gave something life. How is that a blasphemous thing?
I'm not sure about blasphemy. But it's definitely a humongous responsibility.
And I just... The only reason why he was even with Matthias and Garrick to even begin with is because Matthias was there when I was putting him together. He was making sure none of the negative things were going through to that. But of course, I'm not allowed to have friends with other people. But John can have friends with the demons that kidnapped him. That's fine.
Kelly.
That's what he compared it to. He compared it. John compared it to that. Why do you always make friends with villains, is what he told me.
You know his view is skewed, and so is Auriele's. Especially Auriele.
I only took on that demon's debt because I thought I was helping John, and... No, it's fine.
Kelly, you don't need to explain yourself for everything you do in life. Especially not to anyone
Unfortunately,
other than yourself. You
Hello,
truly do not.
Matthias.
Am I all right to
Speak
be
of the
over
devil,
here, or
and he
am I a
shall
bad
appear.
influence?
Well, apparently you're a villain. Do you intend to kill me? Cast darkness upon me? Not a very good villain.
Who says I'm a villain? Let me guess. John.
His perspective, as I've put it with Kelly, is skewed in comparison to ours.
His perspective
For
is
their own
willingly
reasons.
ignorant.
It's because he does not like the affinity he wields.
What did you put it earlier? The perspective on what is good and evil.
There's no such thing as good and evil. It is subjective.
Exactly. So in his subjective matter, yes, you, I suppose, are whatever he wants to make you out to be.
Wouldn't be
Either
the first
way.
time I've been nailed to a cross.
And then it shouldn't matter to either of you.
Yes, you heard me right.
See.
Anyway. I'm content with an explanation, Kelly. I do not need a comparison or some sort of long-winded biscuit paper that you need to write to me to explain about what you did. As far as I'm concerned with the creation of the construct, your intentions were to assist us in the matter of combat. Also, so you could avoid basically burning your body up until you're nothing but ash. And I would prefer that you stay away from that.
I very much would like to not have my... Well, you would see her take off her glove, and you would see that not only have her hands blackened from how bad her mana burns have been, but the mana that does go through has almost like those plates where the gold has been placed in there to repair. Mana flows throughout all of it. Puts the glove on.
Miss Kelly.
They don't really understand how much I...
Kelly.
Miss Orielli
Stop-
tries her best.
Stop looking
and
for their approval.
And she does her best to heal me, but I don't know, a lot of the stuff just doesn't want to heal. Or it won't fade, or it turns to this.
I think you would need to seek someone of a prominent healer background, vastly more than Orielli.
I will speak with Fester.
Oh, Fester's already mad at me.
I don't give a damn how mad he gets. He'll do it.
Thank you, Matthias.
He'll owe me one for what I'm going to be doing. So, it'll work
I owe
out.
you a couple, so we'll make it a list, and I'll do something
No,
big for
don't
you.
cash him in. You'll turn into a villain.
He could always make you new arms as well.
Ah, yes. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me.
Anyway, Kelly. Please do not continue to compare yourself, nor basically feel that you need the approval of any of us, for that matter of fact, for what you think is the right course of action. For the greatest judge in your life will forever and always remain yourself. The moment you start doubting yourself is the moment basically you face catastrophe. So do not look for anyone else besides yourself. Because as far as I'm aware, you're the only mage in our group, so how would I even dare try and tell you what is right and wrong? I will offer you my counsel and my opinion at most, but outside of that, don't take it too much. As for those two,
I understand.
They'll come around. As someone who used to be the eyesore, and almost in some ways still maybe is, you tend to let it just kind of brush off you. Especially since I can't get rid of this thing if I wanted to. Not to say don't get rid of him. He's
Perhaps if you use your mind affinity with what it is most applicable with, it would harm you less. Currently, you use it for conjuration instead of divination.
That is true. I've been using it a lot more for, well, the more holier side of things. The spear that I send off, the hammer.
Yes.
It's a mixture of the smaller spell that I shoot the spikes from my staff.
I can't by right condone how you were created, but you astonish me how you're learning so quickly. You can teach the neophytes a thing or two. Wouldn't that be something a construct teacher? Yeah, Fester's taken on 2 new proteges, the neophytes. It means they're new to this.
I see.
I would dare say he knows more than they do. Then again, I probably shouldn't have given him my tome.
Well, I thank you, regardless. He needs to learn of the world, even if it's through books at the start.
Just do try and maybe slow him down a bit. I'll admit his exposure this early on to the ideas of life and death and being the one who can potentially deal life and death is still troublesome, but...
Well, it doesn't really help with the Mind Stone. He is fused with my mana, so a bit of me is in that. So curiosity is, unfortunately... big
Please tell him
factor
that
with it.
tells him to at least give pause whenever he's in perhaps another situation where he might have to take life. I know constructs can't exactly feel the weight of what that feels like to basically either remove it or give it, but even still.
What now?
I'm bored.
You're bored.
My heart can't keep jumping out of my chest like this every time people just bounce in front of us. Oh, I hate invisibility sometimes.
Are they
Sometimes.
harming you,
Sometimes.
Miss Kelly?
No,
please
no, 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 no.
No,
I'm
it's
okay.
it's fine. They
I'm
did this to me
okay.
earlier today, and I sort of.
Well, actually, friends.
I think I get
It's
it.
weird. When
Yeah, no,
See,
I
you
I
at
feel a
least
little bad
slowly
now.
fade in, and I don't,
not doing
and
anything.
at least I don't get the
I can
full
hold on to my
scare.
staff if I want
But
to.
this is,
Calm down.
oh, she's gone again.
Listen, when your kind obviously equips that
Oh,
staff
my
with
kind.
just
Could you please not?
Yes, mages. My God. Besides,
Miss
I've already been
Kelly.
told basically that all mages hate themselves anyway. Or hate each other.
I don't hate
more or
myself.
less.
I don't hate other mages. Well, not all of them.
It is within the holy affinity, so yes.
See, you still do hate other mages.
Look, I have to hate some of them on principle, because they're the opposite affinity.
Thanks. I've been practicing a lot. My hammer used to be
Physically
a lot
hurts to be
smaller.
around them.
We were, I guess, enlightened, obviously, of the floating door that exists out near the maelstrom. Seamus,
No, we don't.
it seems you're not aware of that.
Oh, as soon as you said Seamus. What the fuck has he done now?
Apparently he just has a door floating out in the middle of the maelstrom.
Oh, relax.
No one knows if it actually leads anywhere.
I'm gonna go.
Maybe it does,
Here.
maybe it doesn't.
Here, I'm gonna give you something for if you ever encounter Seamus. Take this. There's a pouch filled with a special powder called.
What lesson are we trying to teach him?
Well.
I'm an
But some
ally.
demons are allies at the moment. We have to figure out which ones are which in his eyes. Because Xander told him to kill all demons on sight.
It is best to evaluate every situation on a case-by-case basis. This individual is a demon, and though they are a demon, they are not an immediate threat to you. In fact, they are an ally. They are willing to assist you if you try to attack them or kill them. That could destroy this potential. It is a loss. It is inefficient.
I don't deal with archmages. I don't.
I, for some reason, seem to deal with
I understand.
at least 4 of them personally.
Good.
I would defend
Oh,
Kelly.
good.
A few on occasion.
You're a mage. John's friend.
Well,
You'd take my protection, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Since you're friends with John.
When called upon.
At least that's what Califax told me.
I see. Oh, she's gone again.
Miss Kelly. Breathe.
Yep.
Chaos makes my skin crawl.
Why did you feel the need to do
Now you know how I feel around Orieli.
That's why hell was not a very
Poof again.
fun experience. Lots of possible clashes could have happened. It was not very fun.
Yeah, watching Ring of Gluttony approach on my turf was very fun. Not a good idea to start casting holy left and right.
I trust you will do fine. Just
Yeah.
Wolf and sloth that I had to murder.
treat them like you would expect.
Lust.
Or not treat them, teach them. Like you would expect your mother to teach you.
It's been a
You know?
while since I've been
I'll do my childhood friend's nanny instead. My mother wasn't
Very
really a
well.
good teacher.
Whichever one is more applicable to you.
Goodness, that made me sound like a little rich trust fund child by saying my nanny taught me more than my mother did. Good heavens.
Would your circle for the grandfather summon this one as well?
I don't know about that necessarily, but
The
maybe.
circles are not. A summoning circle, yes, I could summon. Oh, they're gone. I could summon that one if I made a contract with them. Yes.
So you have to
You
make a
don't.
contract before you summon.
It makes it a lot easier. Yes. Don't have to. But you should. It'd be very dangerous.
Please just walk up to me. Stop.
Please stop.
Disappearing.
The magic in itself is dangerous, is it not?
This is true.
I think they died. I think
But now we're dealing
My
with the
words
powers of
and
the
my
wind,
thoughts
magic.
caused this. Clearly.
Clearly.
Oh! I lost concentration.
Bloody
Shit.
hell.
Alright, well,
You blink.
I'll need to keep that in mind for next time.
Don't do that ever again, please. It was horrible. To the dark end of wrath. Taxpayers and clowns.
Taxpayers. I knew I was right when I told Califax
the clowns are
I don't
sadly
pay
in
taxes.
lust. Don't listen about that.
I see.
There's a lot of clowns in lust.
That's another thing I need to teach you. Don't pay taxes.
Wait, clown?
Yes, there's a lot of
and
clowns
fuck the
in
law.
lust.
That's right.
see.
Taxation is theft.
I'm pretty sure I saw you dressed up as one before.
What? Huh?
Demon contracts and whatnot that I really did not want to be in debt for so a long period of time. And plus he used to be a ringmaster, so he has a lot of lead paint on hand.
Oh.
Yes, you, myself, Scarlet, and Avlok, and both have the demon tail friend, but at least know each other in passing. So.
Yeah, Z.
No, he's a partier.
Yeah, going to lust when he said we were just going to go through Glutton for a couple of times and then stand through that line for 4 years. Time's weird and hell, I didn't like it.
In a line.
Time is not.
He had me stand in the line in Pride, where it's the really long line that lasts 4 years until you get to the ticketing system.
You know, he can bypass that, yes.
I know! He did that as punishment for having to drown me in a lake to bring me down there.
Oh, he went the old route. You know, he could just...
Yeah, I know what he can do.
Hold on.
He's
I need
just-
you
he's
to
done
unpack
that.
something for me. Miss Kelly. Drowned you in a lake. What?
Uh-huh. Yeah, he had me in a coma for a couple of weeks, and I was in hell for what felt like 5 years. And then Califax brought me back by summoning me through one of the circles, and
Was
I
that
came
when
back.
He brought you to lust.
No, when Califax sent me back, that's when he brought me to lust, and then there was the incident with the contraceptives, where he put it on my face.
Fucking.
I am so happy I was in a coma.
Yes, I will say I'm so glad you did not meet him at all.
You're not allowed to go meeting demons without me.
I don't want to meet any demons
Wait.
without anyone, truthfully.
Which of us? Because you seem...
All of us.
Can't tell me what to do.
I mean, if you want to go meet a demon, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life.
Good.
I can introduce you to one right now if you really want to.
No.
Sure?
Very sure.
Shame.
I know. Everyone knows me as the party pooper.
Well, every party has one.
Mm-hmm.
Truthfully, lately that's been John, but don't tell him I said that.
Well, if we're talking truths, it's technically not a demon so much as it is the manifestation of blight, but whatever.
A manifestation.
Truthfully, you've been quite the life of the party.
I find that hard to believe. But it's very kind of you to say. Hello, Dusk.
I'm sure it's true.
Greetings.
Do you see what he's doing?
Mimicking, yes. Oh, look, if he's going to mimic
Do you
anybody...
know which one he's mimicking? Which one?
And truth be told, they're crossing their arms in just about the same damn way. But...
It was sin.
Earlier.
He was standing like Xander, actually. He was standing like this when Xander was standing next to him. He's trying to find his own individual stance, the way that he can hold himself, like how, you know, most people have a way of putting their legs when they stand for a period of time. He's trying to find what's comfortable. Which one has been your favorite so far? Which stance? Oh, I'm still in a bush.
Xander's stance is easiest to keep safe with.
I figured.
Heilige Scheiße, man.
Very squared.
Nope, not going to say that. I'm a nice person.
Don't.
No, I can see it. It's good stance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yes, I do rest my hand on my weapon often.
It's a little more inconvenient for
I'm
me.
not the only one that thought she was
Keep
going
us
to
it out of the
go
way.
away.
It is. Yours is behind you.
Yeah.
Makes it easy for quick draws. Like this. No.
I am a spell.
I prefer doing it.
If
I know
I
you
wanted to
wouldn't do it,
decapitate you,
but I
you
don't know
wouldn't
why
even
my
see it
entire
coming.
body just
Can't
locked
even
up.
do that here. Quit
He
with the
wouldn't
idle
even
threats
be able to
in.
harm you.
Oh, you can
I know.
probably do it here.
I mean, unless she consents to it.
I would not have consented
Come on,
to it.
Kelly.
That's the thing.
I'll reduce your height by another
Consent to
foot.
harm.
Come
You
on.
already I don't want. I'd be goblin-sized.
I think you'd be the size of a brownie or a red cap.
We have to.
But John says you're already gnome-sized.
I'm not a gnome. I'm not a gnome.
Actually, thinking about that now,
John
if we
says it
dye
must be
her cap
true.
red, people might mistake her for a red cap. I learned about these not too long ago. They're these little, almost like gnome-like creatures that apparently
Oh,
they
I'm
dip
familiar.
their,
See, my
their
hat is
hats in blood.
green.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
familiar. Yeah, we
I
into
thought
some.
no one knew that. I thought I had figured out.
Oh, Sin, it's no. Tell me more.
It's fine. I thought I learned something new today.
You found out about them today?
Still an opportunity.
I was reading a couple of books when I was watching over you.
Oh. Well, maybe there's something else you can tell me about. There's plenty of things I haven't seen around here. I just happen to know that we've encountered them in the past, and they were nasty little buggers.
Encountered what? It's true.
No, red
I
caps.
kind of did just look at the library and kind of just...
Pick a book
and then
at
I
random.
found sort of, I
Oh,
guess, a
red caps.
bestiary.
No, they're not so bad once you get to know them.
Yes, well, when they come at
Well,
your
can't
ankles with
imagine wanting
knives,
to know
I
them.
think I'm good.
Well, Sin, I doubt you
See,
ever
I'm
take
not
me up
that
on
small.
but I would be
So
more
it
than
can't
happy
be a
to
no.
teach you about
No,
the
no,
side of the proverbial
you are indeed a little bit taller. Though I suppose with like the hat, maybe they were about your size. Though then
Maybe.
you have your own hat, so
It would help my perspective for the very least.
You're still
which
taller.
would be good for me in the long run.
just make sure you're wearing a hat.
Nothing is black and white.
So which side? Because one,
Why is John still talking to them?
you've seen my father, he's human, and my mother, she's elvish. So clearly I'm not a gnome.
You're gnomish.
I know I'm not a...
Yeah, you just came out
father
very
is not your father.
You can't insinuate something like that. That's very.
What did you just say?
Miss Kelly, I'm sure it didn't mean it.
The construct.
Can't just say something like that. She's very sensitive about
He doesn't
that.
know. He doesn't know any better.
What is wrong with what I stated?
Well, she's very sensitive to such things.
Constructs don't tell
You need to explain why he doesn't understand that part.
Oh, true.
Except there's the weird times where there's a construct that does
You see,
have emotions.
As far as he's
many of us
concerned,
have
he's just stated the
insecurities.
truth.
You know?
Maybe a truth.
Insecurities, flaws in their defense.
Yes, it's a very normal thing for us. Something you develop with time and, frankly, trauma.
Do we need to repair these flaws?
No, you don't need to. It's something people have to do on their own. Everybody, you get to, sometimes life provides you with opportunities to grow and fix those insecurities yourself. Somebody else can't fix them for you because they're all in your head. It's not a literal physical thing. It's
But you can fix your head with mind magic.
Sometimes. You'd be surprised. Yes, truth be told, yes, you could potentially completely rewrite someone's brain. But most people are not keen on having their head, picked apart. Most people tend to go insane when you go that far.
Oh. Or have their genetic code rewritten.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm not going to. But yes, us non-construct people tend to have little insecurities, things about our personality, our experiences, that have affected us in a way that most of us aren't even willing to talk about. Because it hurts so bad.
My existential crisis of identity
If it hurts, would it not be better to erase these insecurities?
Then I would know.
Yes, but in many cases that could result in a need to erase large swaths of a person's mind and or memory. I, for one, have something I'm incredibly insecure about and would have to erase the majority of my life up to maybe the past couple of years. And I'm quite old, so I think that would be a bad idea. I would forget all of the things that I've learned, the things that are still more important than this insecurity. I just need to not let other people know about my insecurity, which is why I don't talk about it.
With your use of mind magic, you could pick and choose certain pieces of the memory and replace it with a new one.
Yes, you could, in theory. However, that makes those memories incredibly unstable and susceptible to someone like me. Going in and rewriting, You erase someone from your memories, I insert myself in. Your mind accepts it. It's dangerous. You shouldn't rely on such tactics. Yes, small things perhaps. It might not be so bad if you forget an individual you bumped into and had a rather unsavory experience with. But also, that experience could perhaps teach you something. Or could be a good lesson, something to know about. Maybe you don't wish to engage with that individual in the future. And just because you can't remember something doesn't mean it didn't actually happen. Just because you've forgotten doesn't mean other people have.
Stop hurting you if you don't remember.
Not necessarily, because if suddenly you are confronted with something that you have forced yourself to forget, is it not yet more confusing and more painful to have to deal with something that you know you've gotten rid of forcefully, only
I am
to...
unsure, as I am incapable of forgetting.
Perhaps. I don't know how you work. Your mind feels a little bit weird. But, regardless. It's generally not a good idea to just erase either large swaths of your mind or make memories as such so unstable. As such as to leave an opening for someone to make changes of their own.
I see. So the only way to deal with this flaw in defense is without magic, then?
I would be inclined to believe so, yes. I have yet to encounter a problem of this nature that could be better solved with magic versus versus what the heck? Oh my.
Don't walk up there.
Versus taking the time to reflect and learn from that insecurity.
I know sin is
See where
not
you
part
can
of the
improve
guild.
yourself as a person, because sometimes a flaw, once lived long enough, lived with long enough, can in turn make you stronger once you learn to combat it. To make you an even better person. We're trying. Teaching him very complex moral, emotional things. People's insecurities.
Isn't perfection, by definition, better than something that is flawed, though?
Just technically speaking, however, it is truly unobtainable. Even yourself, look at you. Something that was constructed, we could have made you perfect, but due to the logistics of it all, it was impossible. You're made with parts that were cobbled together.
Again, he doesn't stay up there. It's just kind of like a place.
Building that makes sense is the goddamn table full of his fucking ingredients.
But it's fine not to be perfect. It's truly better to recognize that you might not be. To know that you have flaws, and because if you recognize that you have those flaws, well, then you can learn to counteract them or compensate for them.
Key to anybody except for 2 other people.
Like how I learned mage armor to compensate for my limited recovery.
Precisely. You know that you cannot heal in a natural sense like us flesh and blood creatures. Something on you breaks, well, you suddenly have to spend time getting someone to fix you. Whereas one of us, I get a cut on my arm or a cut on my hand, give it a couple of days and it'll be just fine. Hello, Tempest. I am currently in the middle of giving this construct lessons on flaws, morality, and imperfections. The idiosyncrasies of this world are many.
He just knows that I touched the door.
We should teach you Nietzsche next.
Teach it what?
I'm just
Nietzsche.
letting you know that
Ni-
the one
Nietzsche.
in question is fully rested.
Never mind, you don't know him.
They're being looked over.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So they are.
Don't worry. Philosopher, different timelines. Blah 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 blah.
Let you know that your job is done.
They're learning a lot, and I'm very proud
Fix
of
the
you.
flaws in your insecurities with magic, as it could harm you.
Just be very
Yes.
frank with me, alright? I'm not like other
Oh,
healers,
hi.
alright?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is I'm being very frank that this situation.
Truth be
is no
told,
longer
sometimes
plausible.
learning about other
Hello.
people's
Okay.
flaws and
Hello.
insecurities can help you help them.
But thank you again.
Hope you're doing well.
Well, I came along too because you helped along
So
with
far.
that situation.
Like, for instance, Miss Kelly here knows that I am terrible with socializing with people. She knows I'm
You've
frankly
been doing
quite
quite
better.
well, though.
I'm getting better at it.
Speaking of computer,
With her help.
Mr. Andre God, sir.
Better than Garrick. Garrick hates everybody.
I need you to get into
That's
a call, please.
one of his flaws, yes. He has a general disdain for
That's right.
everybody, but he is entitled to his distaste. Not everyone is worthy of being liked. What?
Maybe? I don't know. I can't read the mind of this one.
No.
A call for help? No?
With teaching the
I'm just making
construct.
sure because some people have that phrasing and as if like it's like being pulled like. So I'm just making sure that you're good in being a teacher of mind.
I'm sorry? You are not making but a moment of sense.
You were telling me the situation earlier of what you're trying to be able to teach. You're good.
Yes, I'm quite fine, I think.
It wasn't a call for help. She was just explaining her day.
Yeah,
Why do
Yes.
ones not go in the same direction?
I'm doing quite fine, actually. I've woken up from a
good.
rather long
The
nap,
big
we'll call it.
talons are not go to face, are like not all
That
turned
is
in
what
the
I
same
am in need of
direction.
after today. Had to throw a.
Don't nap like I did.
celebration.
Medically speaking, I think most people would call it a coma.
All the way to a dangerous lord.
Yeah, please go take a nap.
Browse.
Maybe eat some food.
That one needs a nap. I think that one needs a nap.
All right. Well,
There's no.
Touch anything in your house? I just broke the window.
That's still my house.
wait, why are we messing with his house? What?
Well, I tried to
What did I
shut the
miss
door,
was-
and Sin ran in, and then kicked the door shut, and then played with things, and then broke a window.
Just say the word, Norn. I've been dying to use this one.
Please don't. Don't consent.
I've got one.
I like that one.
Oh my god, that's arguably worse.
Oh, he's got the wizard brew.
Man, he's giving that shit out like candy. Everybody's got one. You got one, I got one.
Either
Gotten one.
I give you this, or you give me every new window.
No window. I only broke the one.
You owe me.
Because you broke the one, you broke the link in the whole system. It needs to be redone, and that takes time, effort, and going to a couple of different people to get it redone.
Non! You're using the flask we made together.
And
No,
with it, why did you do this?
Still an option, Norn.
That already happened.
Oh, okay. Stuck fighting a Daedric lord.
How much do the windows cost?
Like I said, 5 gold each.
Charlie, can I take a loan?
I've got plenty of money to give.
Miss Kelly
Please no.
is around
I'm
7,000
not owing you.
gold in debt to the demon
Why you
known
say
as
it like
Z.
that?
Does anybody have any money?
Wait, 7,000 gold? That's
I
700
do.
platinum. How?
He
I
keeps
can't
up
really
charging
pay
me.
you I can't pay you back with your own money. That wouldn't make much sense.
Which is why.
I believe he added an extra 1,000 after he was banished.
Why are you? What is this
did.
potion?
Kelly, do you still have that blue?
With a 16.
I'm gonna take that back.
You just feed
Despite
But
despite the forcible
here's what
giving
we're
of
gonna
it,
do. You're gonna
it is
need
actually a
plus
rather
one to
pleasant
poker with
drink.
them, so you have a chance to win one.
It goes down smooth. It has a pleasant aftertaste of, for you, to be sake and juniper
we playing
berries.
visit poker?
And your
Visit
and fucking
poker?
stereotypical, and you know
He
it.
plays that
I know.
Vostroyan
Am I wrong?
Dimensional strip poker. Or
What
whatever.
a fucking suck, eh? But anyway, I'll play with it. Go ahead.
Well, initially it is
What was
that,
it,
and as it clears away from your
Destroyer
tongue and goes
roulette.
down your throat, the aftertaste
Oh.
is one of your favorite
One of
flavors.
those.
With a 16, you do not have any of the harmful effects and only the positive ones.
What did you do to me? That was pleasant.
I gave you a drink.
Am I gonna die?
You bet.
Or
No, you bashed
get
your
the thing
head
away
through
from
my
me.
window. I figured you could use something that would get you off the fucking floor.
What the?
I'm very confused. Hi.
Hi.
So do I still need
Alchemist
to pay you
Guild
back
open?
for the thing?
Ask him.
No, just try not to focus on the pretty colors.
I'm no
His
alchemist.
house is open.
Oh.
Sin.
I don't think his house is open.
Sin, are you
He's
okay?
here, though.
On 2 feet. You will be able to, for the next 5 minutes, you will be able to feel, see, touch, and taste all of the mystical energies and ley lines around you. Each one has a different flavor, and it is very strange to interact with.
Oh no. I like
So
the
what the fuck was that shit?
It's a
Carter.
special drink that's secret.
You should go and chase after him if you're going to seek the Alchemist Guild.
I just need glass
Just
too.
go quickly. Sin?
Hello, Mister. Sir,
What do you need?
Ma'am.
Sin?
I
believe
just
he
need some
is
precision glass
deteriorating
for,
mentally.
I haven't seen that look on his face since he had a
I,
sign.
Sin,
on his
hey,
stomach.
don't touch a woman like that. Oh my gosh.
Precision.
What do you see out of these things?
Did you just steal my glasses?
Why did you steal her
glass
glasses?
tubing drawn out very, very thinly.
I
Very
no.
thin inner
How do
diameter.
they smell like that?
So you
part of
needed
the
the
Artisan's
decanter.
Guild.
Oh.
Miss Kelly here. I'm so sorry.
Decanter, yes.
Don't- what's gotten into you? What the heck was in that
You
drink?
smell like fresh lemons.
Well, it's a special drink that nobody knows all of the ingredients because it's secret.
Hands up.
What the fuck is it?
Thank you.
No, not really.
In a sense, he's kind of tripping out, like if you eat mushrooms, but
Was
now
it-
he's able to taste things.
Was there drugs in that thing?
No alchemical things.
It is a product of alchemy. It has drugs by definition.
That's true.
Not quite true. Oh. Oh.
Why'd you do that? You unwound him.
Sin. Stop.
Where?
Put him down. Let him go.
Oh.
Please stop. He's turned red.
Oh.
Calm.
He smells like cherries.
You know what, Sin? Maybe we should be on our way back to the library, yeah?
What's at the library?
Oh, you know, books.
Things will taste like licorice if you like licorice.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like
Oh, they're not licorice. What's your favorite flavor of candies?
I love lemons. Really like lemons.
They taste like lemon drops.
Okay.
Oh, is the sky always that many? Oh,
Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's.
Sin,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
come
You know
on.
what?
Everything.
I'm probably going to need to help.
I
take
can
care.
detox him.
I mean, you could.
What? I know what I'm doing.
He smells like elderberries.
That's new.
So what exactly are you going to try to do?
I mean, I can pull the toxin out.
He looks like a pineapple.
You can decay the toxin itself until it evaporates.
I could also do that, but that sounds painful for him.
Sin?
Black magic.
Sin, do you want it? Sin. Oh. Do you want this to stop? Are you feeling a bit distressed by whatever is going on here?
No, I mean, I don't like looking up. That's scary, but...
Okay.
I like you being here.
Oh, I'm quite glad at that, yes.
No, isn't that sweet?
Kelly's here, and scary death robot.
He's not a scary death robot.
Matthias isn't in yet, so we can't exactly call him much else.
No, that's why we've been calling him Construct. We're waiting on a book.
He's like a real-life chess piece.
I guess so.
Yeah.
On a very fancy board.
Alright. Yeah, he's just had some a gift given by the alchemist leader.
Sure.
It'll wear off.
She's got a really pretty flower in her hair. It smells nice.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Oh God! Don't make me look up again. I don't want to look up.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
I heard a popping sound and that. What the heck is that?
Oh.
Miss Kelly,
put it back.
I believe
Don't
I know
take
how
it.
to deal with him.
How?
Is this
For whatever reason, this bottle has roots on it.
Sleep.
Yes, sleep
And it
doesn't do
seems the
anything
roots
to
are
you.
a part of the bottle itself.
Oh, when did you learn how to do that? Even I don't know how to do that.
He's kind of
I
heavy.
learned it yesterday with Matthias.
You taught him sleep?
Taught him what?
Taught him sleep?
Zin, can you
What
wake
did he
up?
do? Did he do the neck thing?
No, he head patted him and put him to
I
sleep.
did not sleep that way. I cast sleep from the book you were carrying yesterday.
Oh.
He's very heavy.
I didn't teach him. He learned it on his own. You should be proud of him.
That's not waking him up.
I can wake him up.
He can't consent.
You really just want to hit somebody with that.
Physically.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Me.
Jeez.
Where am I? Where am I?
Don't make me add that, because I will add that as a sound.
Oh.
I will do that for you.
Oh, my head.
Non?
Why didn't you just walk out of the
colors
door?
look so saturated.
Oh my god.
Because he's
That is
extra
the
like that. He does
bluest
this all the
fucking
time.
thing.
I went home.
Yes, you're
Hey, he's
always
on the
home.
moon. Are you
You destroyed my shop, so I went home.
I think so. I just don't
You know,
like
I
heavy
honestly,
saturated
today
colors
was the
like
first
this
time in months I've seen you corporeal.
Well, yes, because I was doing lessons in the woods.
Yes, I know.
Oh, well, don't look around and look at Non then.
What do you mean, look at Nora? Oh!
Sin, looking at Norn is like looking at the Aurora Borealis.
At this time of day, this time of year, localized entirely in front of your shop.
Yes.
Can I see it?
No.
Fuck.
You need Drink Wizard Brew to do that.
I do have that. I have it right here. Just give it to me.
I want to go home.
Yeah, let's go home.
Might be a
Let's
good
go home, buddy.
idea.
Come on.
He'll be fine in about 4 minutes. Wait, how long has it been? 2
About 4
minutes.
minutes.
It's okay.
A pleasure to
can
meet you,
have a
Mr.
good time.
Construct. Pleasure to meet you, ma'am. I have no idea who you are. Kelly, I'm taking him back.
It's a pleasure to meet you
the place.
as well.
Yep.
I'm just one of the healers here.
Have a nice
bless you.
fucking day.
Thank you for not wearing heavily
don't say it
saturated.
that way.
We'll see
Remember,
where the
there's
day
a flavor
takes
text
me.
for if you're enraged.
Don't wear blue.
Fuck.
Anyways, good luck with the healing thing.
I do not feel good.
I feel so
It was
sorry
good
for you.
to see you. I'm glad that you're awake, Amity. I'm sorry I had to be.
Yes. Like, you know, it could have been much worse. Every time I come here, it's a gamble.
I'm fine. Just
Yeah.
hurts to look at certain things.
Well,
Okay. Well, I don't have any magic, so you know.
It's true. It was not boring.
No,
I think that's so much.
Thankfully, also, you're not wearing anything very heavily saturated.
Oh,
I think I'm just gonna look at you.
just the ring, the funny rock. But that's fine. Those are small things.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Good to see you again. Glad you're doing well.
Thank you.
All right, that's a lot of green.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's it's
Oh, great.
plain
Now I
tends to
see
have a
you
lot of it.
all.
Yes, yellow.
I'm just gonna keep looking at you.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt my eyes.
Do you need me to guide you? Or, you all right?
I can follow you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, because eventually we're gonna have to walk up on there, and I can't imagine that's going to be very pleasant.
I'll just follow your footsteps. Is what I'll try to do at least. That should be fine.
Come on.
All right.
Well, we got out and stretched. Got some decent food. You were drugged, I think.
Is this the part I tell you that I haven't slept for 2.5 days while I was watching over you?
Sane! Please! You...
I'm holding on.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fall asleep all of a sudden.
No, but I feel bad. You should have slept. I mean, there's plenty of space in the bed.
You haven't woken up yet. Right. I can probably go to sleep at Lockport now. Actually go to a nice place, our fucking home, instead of a dusty library.
Well, then I guess that's where we'll go. Lockport.
I'd like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to hold
can
it?
you do the-
Do I need to hold it the whole way?
Unless you want to.
I wouldn't mind it.
Okay. At the very least, one of us is gonna have to... Yeah, you're better at this than I am.
The people on my side.
Okay, I'm
Oh my
EP.
god, you guys are so cute together. Oh my god.
Need to borrow you a before if you don't mind.
Again. You got drugged.
Got drugged.
Fucking
What did you do today? You just you did wardens and then you switched over to hang out and
Yeah,
Aether,
it seems
that's it?
schedules all flipped around.
Yeah, I saw your Discord status. Yeah, don't worry. I'm also the same. I had to take my car into the shop this morning, so I was like, oh, it's already 6 a.m. Let me get an hour of sleep before I have to drive my car to the shop and then come home to sleep before doing Aether.
Go get you some hydration.
Don't you fucking dare.
You gotta be
It's like the worst thing. That is like the worst thing you could do to Amity.
Do it.
Give her any kind of mentally impairing substance.
Yes.
Alcohol.
Especially wizard brew.
Wizard brew,
Could you fucking
alcohol,
imagine
psychedelics.
psionics on Wizard Brew?
2 hours combat RP.
To be fair, if the Constitution saving is successful, it's not psychedelics. It's basically just light weed.
Even then, that loss of inhibition.
It's a mellow high.
Don't even know what weed's like.
I hope you're doing well.
I am, though I'm very tired. My legs hurt, my feet hurt. I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
Get out of
I'm gonna get out of bed and then I'm gonna go play fucking Final Fantasy tomorrow. I'm so fucking excited.
What are you doing in 14 or 16?
Why did you get
14.
under me?
I don't know.
14.
I can't. You're fucking invisible. How the fuck am I supposed to know? Oh no, we're gonna play fucking Final Fantasy 14, the online MMO that you can play for free.
Yeah, I'm almost done with
Not sponsored, unless you are.
I'm
I
almost
don't
done
know.
with Shadowbringers myself. I almost finished the main story of Shadowbringers.
It's so good.
I'm on the last 2 set of dungeons and trials right now. And then I've got the post story and then Dawn Trail. Or no, Endwalker.
You have Endwalker, which
then Dawn Trail.
so good. So good,
Everyone's
so
saying good
tasty. Yeah.
Me gonna be an excited bunny, I guess, when I get into that.
Oh hell yeah.
It's already bad enough, so it's like, yeah, cause I've been having this funny thing of like, I'm a high-level gunbreaker and I'm already going through, I started Shadowbringers, and Shadowbringers is like level 70, and at the time I was probably like level 82 on my gunbreaker. I did a lot of power
Don't
leveling
hesitate
before
to swap characters around. You know, or swap classes, yeah. Because it's you get a lot of XP from doing MSQ. Bye.
Yeah, I know that much. Oh, you also got a bunny. I wish I could bring my bunny from 14 and.
Hey, this is all custom. The only thing that I did not make from scratch here, or not necessarily from scratch, because some of it's just like me kit bashing and retexturing a bunch of shit. The only thing that is not was the staff, but that's because it's just straight up cool.
So many times that my character gets
There we go.
fucked up, and I didn't get to pull off the thing I wanted to.
My funny staff.
White mage.
Yes.
White mage?
Yeah. This is a white mage gal.
I'm gonna make you some pieces.
There. Oh wait, no, that one. There we go.
Oh, no. I mean, I understand.
Huite magi.
I have I
Hey, can I interest you in a glamour crystal? Only 100 gil. Only 100 gil.
I mean, I would.
Yeah, have
actually
have a glamour crystal. Only 100 gil.
Let me
if she wants to try to.
So I do actually have my metaverse bunny character actually has a gunblade on it.
I think I've seen them.
And I just
Yeah, you shouldn't
what's worse?
this model.
I'm thinking of Gale getting a gunblade at some point.
I mean, they're
Like, have it
cool.
crafted and everything.
They're kind of just like that,
They are
like
cool.
classically cool thing. Also, here, hold on, I gotta. Where is?
By the way, there is.
Yeah.
I figured things out with the model and
Mhm.
everything.
Okay.
We'll still need your help on trying to like. Do you not save it? Okay, give me a moment.
No, I didn't save it. Give me a so I could save it.
So a hot fix with this. Well, I wouldn't say hot fix, but more like
Fantasy.
patch notes. I like to call it patch notes.
Oh, don't worry. I also have a set of patch notes in my for all my avatars.
So,
I have like
look at this, right?
9 or 10 avatars I need to.
Let me turn on the barrier, right?
I fucking it fucking caught on when I fucking heard the sound. I didn't have the sound, and I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, that's fucking
Yeah, it's stone. Oh god, my eyes.
Oh,
Barrett.
and you actually fixed it, so even if you don't have the staff toggled
No,
on,
it was just like
you can
suddenly
still
like I
activate
shoved
the
my head
barrier.
through it. Very nice.
Hi there. Hold on, let me just beat up.
Oh, hi there.
Oh no, There you go. I have an umbrella now.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Had brunch. Yes, I was.
Why the fuck does it look like a fucking
They were
umbrella?
casting Earth.
Like this.
They were casting
Guys,
Earth.
I can adjust it.
I hate her.
Oh wait, hold on. No, I've got this. I've got this.
I adjusted this.
Hold on.
It's the umbrella.
Holy fuck! Hey, when you're about to be in the water.
God,
you
fucking killed her! Oh, just powder right there, just powder right there! I thought you were gonna do something!
John, why would you do this to me? I know we're friends.
I got it.
Please send those.
It's okay, I'm better now.
Because I do need to make the models.
Oh, okay.
Unless.
Oh, no.
Dead.
You get your fucking stupid umbrella and shove up your ass. And then
I adjust the.
Fuck.
I can adjust these.
Anyways,
to do this.
Stone Fire!
I guess we
This is magic tech stuff.
No.
That was Final Fantasy.
Can I get some healing? Can I get some healing, please?
Yeah, here,
Please,
here you
can
go.
I get some healing?
Here you go.
Oh.
Here you go. Your boo-boos.
Oh.
But it's just 31st. Wait, what? So
Oh.
that's the new date
Oh.
for the module.
Oh my god, that's smart. Goofy fucking smile. It's so weird seeing Sin smile because he does it so rarely.
If you can figure out something, right?
Like, I feel like I think Amity smiles often enough that it's like she'll give like a little tiny smile.
Hers is cute though. Oh, see, yeah, hers is cute. Mine's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, full cooldown.
Now
wait.
Anyways,
hers is nice and subtle.
Asuna be upon you.
He's like, oh, that's not.
Because it takes 30 seconds.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it does take 30 seconds, like you said.
Yep.
Oh god.
Now it's turning back
That's
on.
insane.
And
Alright.
hold on, shush.
Whoa, that's crazy.
There we go.
Indefinite hiatus. They might bring it back. I believe Depresso has stepped down as an admin
Just figuring
and
things
show
out.
leader, so I don't know.
I managed to put all this in one model too. Trust me.
Look, so you.
I don't believe the story's been
medium
completed.
Cap out
No.
at, what the medium cap is? What 16 materials? Yeah, so he's at 14 right now.
Oh, anyways,
yeah,
thank you for
that's
joining me today. I was super happy.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me. It's to say, as originally I was just gonna take.
Also, the thinly veiled
they're busy
innuendo.
doing NPC stuff.
That should be the title of today's episode. Thinly veiled innuendo.
Oh my. Hey, look, I have.
Actually,
I no longer have baby hands nor baby.
Stab.
I no longer have baby
Stab the woman.
or baby wrists.
Stab
I
the-
actually have my actual muscle
need to work on the
definition
female
next to me.
model, though.
Hell yeah.
That's the one I'm texture working for right now.
Fuck.
Hell yeah. No, did you catch?
That's coming soon.
Did you catch her there at the end when he's just like, "Have a nice fucking day."
Wait, so can I just like let it do its thing?
I didn't. Oh, with the fucking
Yeah, construct. Yeah, he was just like, "Oh yeah, have a nice
So if I just
fucking
let it
day."
sit there, I should be able to like see it.
And she responds,
What'd you
I don't know
say?
about
I
that.
didn't hear
We'll
what
see
you
where the
said.
night takes us.
God, the affinity part about this whole thing.
You know what? Sin would be completely oblivious to that. He'd just be like,
to get the
huh?
female ones done. because
No, it's
one of the
happened
hairs,
so
the
many
short hair one
fucking
is so
times,
bad.
and I think it's funny because she's the one who sits there just like,
Yeah. Yeah, I should be working
Seeing
on
why
that
you're
this
so
week.
dense.
I have like a fucking model finished. I have
You
that,
sweet
and I might
child.
have
Just
to make a map
fucking
depending on how
immediately over his
fucking,
head, just fucking.
how much time I have left.
Right.
Anyway.
Fine.
Anyways,
We're gonna save this
is that the Luke?
funny woman's cake.
My cake?
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Are you
Are you
cake
cake
or
or-
are you human?
No.
Is
No, it did. So it
I don't-
doesn't.
I don't
It
think
doesn't
they're
do it
cake.
while it's in your
I don't
back.
think I
so.
So it only does it when it's in your hand.
this.
Okay.
Because I didn't hear any clicks.
Here,
I'm
hold
just
on.
proud how these
It's okay
turned
though.
out,
I'm ready.
'cause
I'm prepared for this.
I felt like I felt like I really.
Oh,
put
that
into
was weird.
this.
For the first time, I think I actually just saw pop in. I just saw texture pop in. The streaming maps like, huh?
Wait.
What are you gonna cook?
You're gonna cook.
Right now, well, actually, shit. Not Moqueca anymore, because that's gonna be useless.
The chef is not.
Hey, look, she's got a smoke coming out of the
Mother,
top.
I am hungry.
That's not even something that they do in the game. It's really disappointing in that sense.
You really should suffocate yourself.
A
with
real
stuff
culinarian would actually make sure that the stove is hot before they even
I ever
fucking
did.
cook.
Yo, wait, it's actually
Oh, you
hot
did
in
just
here.
Yeah, there's some scrolling emissions inside there. Yeah, it's so tiny.
Yeah, they are scrolling. I could see them on your own.
Yeah, it's to make it look like.
You know, I hate
You know,
looking at this thing because immediately my brain just turns to the fucking the theme for the housing districts. Just fucking just fucking starts playing
Wait,
in my
so
head.
you can do your so you can do your own Iron Chef Eorzea.
Actually, I think isn't there a unique housing area theme for each like major zone? Or am I misremembering?
Same.
I spent so much time in the Mist because that's where my apartment is, and I actually return to it pretty fucking frequently because there's a market board in my fucking thing right there, the summoner bell right outside the apartment. So it's just like, oh well, why not?
Yeah, I think they're all the same. I thought maybe with, I think the only one that doesn't have,
It has its own specific one is the Ishgardian housing districts now. I think they have their own one because obviously we're in Ishkar and we're better than everyone.
Fuck, Andre?
What did Andre do?
Fuck you, you stupid cat.
Oh, it's this. The Andre brought the cat back.
Scringlow.
The stupid cat.
Actually, since Andre here,
This is Kentagon's cat.
why does he have that cat?
Pat that cat.
There must be balance in all things, and this cat is a chaos elemental.
Oh my god.
Is
By the
it?
way,
Sweet,
Andre,
Liliana's
look
gonna.
what I've done with this
cat.
See?
Yeah,
you got it to work.
There's
Oh
a
wait, here we
cat.
go.
I got it.
Wrong
Look
cat.
at
I
the
want this
barrier.
cat.
The other
Wrong
cat.
cat.
Wrong cat. Too many
It's already a
pussycats.
menu
Nice.
Sage cat. Only the best healer class.
I'm the red healer.
every time, so I couldn't do it on the rifle.
Wow.
Fire lasers.
It might have to do with the origin point.
Yeah, probably. But I'll hairbrain that shit later.
Let me see.
I saw that. I was like,
That's an ice cream cone.
I want to grab these. They look
Or a
like
pop-
they should be grabbable
That's
like a
popsicle.
fizzbone.
They're pointing at me now.
Yes, you are about to get hit by a massive laser beam.
Believe it's what I never do.
Wow, I didn't know you could actually.
But I can't allow you to do this no more.
Yeah, because they're locked on.
They are locked on. Okay.
Yeah.
Oblivious.
They are.
I'm afraid you can't
See,
do
now watch
no
this.
Go
more.
through the barrier. They pierced the barrier.
Yeah, but if I turn the
Oh,
barrier
no.
on, the fucking rifle wouldn't really be able to go through. So that's why I have to turn it. By the way,
See, that's what you think. But she's a character who does piercing damage.
Here. Don't watch as I turn from a DPS.
Her entire
into a
kit is
tank.
based around ignoring enemy defenses.
Fat looking horse.
right, God, you fucking look
I'm
so
the tank now.
This is
I'm
what
the
Amity
tank
fell in
now.
love with. Got it.
Clearly.
You know what that leaves
I
means?
took a really deep breath there for a second.
Just imagine him just doing that fucking walk with that fucking biceps.
Oh, I'm just.
All right, you ready? You ready though?
Wait, does it actually protect?
Ah!
Oh, it is a collider. Okay, yeah, she's got a collider, so it can actually just like. There you go. That's cool.
Oh, let me.
I'm so strong, I broke the barrier.
I was gonna eat it.
I don't have. I need to get this model finished so I can actually get my gun. She's got the funny thing.
The funny thing.
She did the funny. She
It's
did
water.
the funny thing.
It's water. And he's refracting the light.
No, I mean like in how do you do that in Pyomi or whatever model?
Distance dithering.
Or Udon or whatever it is.
Let me.
I use a distance dither and
Just make sure.
This is the custom soldier model. that I
Nice.
worked on.
Nice for
my own Aether stuff.
Nice.
I'm doing a plot.
I'm not
involving a
super
magic
involved
technician.
in. I'm not
That's what I'm
super.
doing.
Oh, I'm not super involved in most of the stuff happening in Aether, so it's like.
You know
I
what?
might make it public.
I don't see this
if,
kind of stuff.
like,
You know what?
If like the project itself is like dead, but you know.
I forgot how broken these fingers are.
Purple.
Purple umbra. Purple umbra.
Purple.
You know, if anyone wants to like fucking clone these, feel free. I've never had my cloning on.
Purple umbra. Umbral, purple. Fight! Shit! God damn it!
I know where that sound effect's from now.
Where?
It's from
Because
Halo, isn't it?
no, I made it from scratch.
Oh really?
Yes.
It sounded very similar to a particular gun in Halo.
Maybe, I don't know. I've never played a lot of Halo. I played it like in Sunday school.
You're about to be bullied.
I am being bullied.
No, not you.
Let me solo him.
Let me solo.
Let me solo him.
Fucking mouth away. The output is, yeah.
Looks good.
Heavily customized to fit and make it look actually proper instead of having all the features. Still hits you because it has all the
I know it is locked on.
I'm planning on doing an update for thingy, which is going to be a bit more futuristic, quote unquote. Uses. Very nice. Very good.
What the fucking cat is this? What cat is that?
Give it a ball of yarn. Put a ball of yarn.
I'm gonna put my cat on the mic.
Ma, there's a weird fucking cat here.
Yeah. Here, do you want to see the other cat? I have 3 cats now and a 4th one that I'm working on. I need to get more. Yeah.
Fucking
I made a cat.
Rabid there for a second.
I made a new cat.
Yeah,
You made a new cat.
fur and everything, right?
I have
Yo,
I have a
Yagatama
new
beads, let's go.
I have a new character that I've worked on.
All 3 of them have
Say
one.
the Yagatama bead. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Also,
That's sick. Yeah, that's sick.
Magatama.
You're telling me.
It's right. Yeah, it's Magatama, not Yagatama. I'm thinking.
I was about to say, what the fuck are you on about, boy?
I was thinking of Yagatara, the fucking bird god. I'm forgetting his name.
What's lovely is that it's a lefty.
Why do you have a
We do not, in general, do not fuck
lefty 1911?
Because the character had it. The character had it.
That's almost as bad as me asking for a lefty bolt action.
Because the character had got this custom made as a gift from family members who were in the city's military.
He's got the look. Don't question the man. He doesn't have shoes.
Oh my god, yeah, his fucking gripper's out. What a fucking weirdo.
Just a little something for you. Rika.
Oh, he leaves behind the little fucking plant.
Yeah.
Also, he's got the freaky arms.
That's cute. He's got freaky arms.
And
Eden lost as the cat RP.
Keep being freaky arms. Doesn't even say anything about the 5 eyes. It doesn't say anything about the 5 eyes.
Wait, are there 5?
Hold on.
I couldn't even see.
There is 5 eyes.
It looks like, well, the problem is it looks like it's part of his like crown. There it is.
Yeah, it looks like
Now
there's
he's
like a
opened
crown,
it all
yeah.
up. It's like a crown.
Oh my god, yeah.
If you're
Wild.
glaring at
Also,
looks like
anyways.
I'm very oriental.
Okay.
Cause she's.
Well, I mean, that would have been good to know.
Ooh, cool target reticle.
Yeah, that's normally not visible.
Like anyone in
I never fixed it on my version.
Since it's the home mission. So
That's
Yay, we go.
Because she's fighting.
Yeah, it's literally what I call it. I call it the dark blap, because it goes.
The dark blab.
Yeah, when I was making it for Neko, I made all of this VFX from scratch.
Yeah, so your reticle doesn't show up when you're in there.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
In this gun, yeah. Well, because there's one for each hand, because I can't retarget them very easily. It's
But hotter.
problematic.
How do you?
Also, she can technically have both prefabs.
I'm trying to. So I'm
So
trying to
Raycast
figure out how
prefab
to
from
set
VR
up-
Labs.
Well, I'm trying to figure out a local laser to set up, like a laser sight that I can toggle.
Read the
from local to
documentation. There is a
non-local.
parameter, a built-in parameter called isLocal.
Yeah, I know about that, but I was like wondering if it's possible to like toggle from and to it and from it. And I've done it. I've done that multiple times, like you've told me previously. But I'm trying to like make it so it's a laser.
Well,
Grab the avatar.
So you have it only activate if isLocal is true and the gun is active. You know, and
that's
gun
what I have.
is true. Yeah, and then it should,
that's what I have.
Then
so
that
I
should
have,
work just fine.
That's right. Yeah, I have it. That's how I have it set up. I have gun toggle, and I can put gun in hand. But as soon as I do this, okay, gun lasers look active, so people can see it. And then I have an extra toggle that says, oh, it should be local now, but people can still see that.
You have to go back. You have to go back, basically. Your logic is incorrect. You need to go. So basically, you need to make a state that is the local and one that is the non-state.
So I need to
and
go.
have it go back
so
to
I
the
need to go
non-state
back
when
to having
to the
it
non-state if it
turned
isn't local.
off.
Yes, if isLocal is
Okay,
false.
and then.
And
Okay, got
that
it.
other toggle is true. Because you can't
Got it.
manually change isLocal. That is
Okay,
that is one that is handled by the program. You cannot manually change isLocal.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, well, the thing is, fucking
Hey, all right. I will figure that out.
Messer.
I'm here to help.
That's okay.
Yeah, so my character's coming in from the Feywild. Okay. No fucking idea. If we're talking about this guy, I would say if he's coming in, that he would probably have prior knowledge, like he would have information.
If I can get Gordius
So I had to get
I should probably get off now.
Well, if he's
My stuff's about to die, and I'm tired of
Meowdy.
Man, you two look like such a cute couple, but not the cat, the other one, the other white hair.
Say what the fuck?
This cat is
I don't know
very
what this is.
gay.
That's what I
pretty
said,
sure.
not the cat.
Granted,
I don't
Frickin'
I don't know,
Sin and
maybe she's
Amity
not.
looking so adorable together.
Maybe she leans both ways.
Maybe she's not. Maybe she's both.
Yeah, maybe
sure
she leans
Sin
both
could lean
ways.
both
I don't know.
ways
To be
anyway.
honest, and
for reasons.
Oh yeah, it would have been stated as a man shrugged but took a critical injury.
Yeah, Sin could be gay.
I mean, maybe.
So that's why he's like, alright,
whatever I can do to
I
help.
want to go and fight.
I am incapable of love.
We watched him.
Oh, we're gonna fix that.
So he can make constructs.
She's definitely gonna fix that. Good luck.
I can fix him.
Well, that's what I mean.
I can fix him.
That's why it works with like, you know.
I'm still such a fan of those tattoos.
I'm pretty.
I always
I know.
like fucking.
I didn't make them from
sick-ass
scratch though.
tattoos.
This is the only thing. I cannot lay claim to that. There was an artist I
I
found.
say unless like you want to go full tattoo artist, which I have no idea how is to say like how much
I
you
don't
wanna,
have those
paint
kinds of
yourself with
skills.
that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. It's like I don't know about your. It's like I know
I
you're
can do a
extremely
lot
talented
with
in a lot of other
I can
things,
do a
it's like I know
lot
you
with
for
3D
art.
models. I can make a lot of things.
Yeah.
But not that.
This is true. As I say, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Soon you'll see the fruits of your creation. Trust me. Just a little more story. Just a little more story. They don't fucking be able to fucking show it. Just a little more story.
I was gonna say something.
Yeah, and then I gotta work on my thing.
It's true. Say we still got some time. But
Yeah.
I would say that I was
Actually, let me
I was
wrap,
like,
let me
I
wrap up
was-
the stream because I want to
Maybe,
show you
yeah.
a thing because I did do a
Yeah.
thing, but I'm also fucking tired.
Sorry, stream.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm
stream.
cucking. I'm cucking stream. I'm gonna go wrap up.
Sorry, stream.
I'm fucking tired
Go ahead,
anyways. I
wrap
want to
up.
go to bed.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go for it.
Hold on. Where am I sending them? Who am I sending them to today? Who is still doing stuff?
So like the initial plan is to probably not kill him, but if it happens, like that's his. I mean, if you're able to also.
Oh god, no, that shit's stuck in my head now.
You're welcome.
Help.
Well, I mean, if I beat him
Help
on sense, we can capture
You know what?
him.
My good buddy, fucking Bebop Sloan's fucking playing Repo. We love Bebop.
Oh no.
We
Alright.
love Bebop. We love Repo.
Y'all take care. I'm gonna go get some rest. I would say probably expect a stream tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing MSQ stuff, and the raid group that I'm gonna be with for this tier is also wanting to meet up and do some stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I want to play through the new content and the new MSQ stuff. Planning on playing it with Faye and Hamsky. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Y'all take care. Love yous. Have a good night. And catch you next time. Goodbye.
Gone.
Yeah.
Was it? I was talking to Frenchie about it. But he said he would need
Oh
more
my god.
information.
It's only when she's on her back.
But,
When she's on her back, she fucking
he said he
snores.
was, like,
She sleeps on her
interested
side, she's
if-
fine.
They did want to cast
my
him
God.
as the Mind Archmage.
Love it to pieces, but oh my fucking god.
Okay, we'll find Mountain.
He just needs to like know more
tired.
about it, cause like he doesn't know.
Agreed.
You know.
Yeah, we will wholeheartedly 100% find Mountain. Probably won't be able to talk to him until after session. He would be fucking ecstatic. I want you to
4
realize
hours
that.
and 20 minutes. Only I could.
There it is.
Hey,
Just looking for my-
Decisions are taken, man. What the fuck?
Listen, you could always take over for one of them NPC wise if you asked.
I almost died
Mountain.
immediately.
Yeah. Yes, unplanned.
I think the greatest thing I love about that model is just her unimpressed fucking look.
So I just kind of shot from the